It's time now for the best high school sports action from the WBCB Sports Network. Catch the best games from Bucks and Mercer County at WBCBSports.com and our Facebook page. Your home for high school sports is right here at WBCB 1490.
From Steinert High School in Hamilton Township, this is the Trentonian pregame show on the WBCB Sports Network. Today's West Jersey Football League matchup between Steinert and Cherry Hill West is brought to you by the following sponsors: Team Toyota, Revere Restaurant, the Capital Health System, Holdeman Ford, Kessel Dermatology, the New Jersey Education Association, Saul Funeral Homes, Italian People's Bakery, the Hamilton Township Division of Health, Hyundai of Trenton, the Hamilton Township Education Association, Blend Restaurant, and the Trentonian. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. A very pleasant good morning to you all. Thanks for spending it tuned into the WBCB Sports Network. Alongside Rich Fisher, I'm Andrew Myers, Aaron Bennett, our engineer today, and Ryan Baxter, our cameraman at Steinert High School, as the 0-1 Spartans get set for their home opener of the 2025 season, taking on the Cherry Hill West Lions, 1-0 under first-year head coach Mark Wojcik. And Fish, two teams here that haven't had great success over the last couple of seasons, but an early season opportunity for both these teams to pick things up. Well, for the Lions, looking for win number 2. Spartans trying to get on the board for their first win of the season. And we found out just moments ago a big loss for the Steinert Spartans coming into this contest, as Mekhi Blackstone, their two-way star, one of their leading receivers from a season ago, will be out for about 6 weeks with a dislocated kneecap. And not really more tougher blows you can take for any team than the Steinert losing Blackstone like that, Fish.
Absolutely. I mean, it's just terrible news for Steinert, and more for Mekhi Blackstone. You know, I think it was his senior year, right? And I mean,
yeah, he's a junior.
Oh, he's a junior. Well, I guess if there is a silver lining, that's it, that he's not going to miss his whole senior year. But nonetheless, I mean, you feel bad for the kid missing 6 weeks. And, you know, Steinert has pretty high hopes this year of having a pretty good season. And he's a big reason why. I mean, this affects them on both sides of the ball. He's a very good sort of hybrid guy back there, defensive back, linebacker, and one of their top receiver. And, you know, with Steinert having a new quarterback, you'd like to have a veteran receiver that you can count on, and that's just a big blow all the way around. And, you know, well, you know, like we were told that they were concerned that this was going to be a season-ending injury, so at least he'll be back in 6 weeks, which will take us to the middle of October. So, you know, maybe get a couple games back, and if they can qualify for the playoffs, get in the playoffs. But, you know, we wish Mekhi a speedy recovery. It's a tough break, and we wish him all the best. Yep. But, you know, every coach will tell you, next man up mentality, and, you know, the next guy has to step up for Steinert. We're not sure who that is yet. But, you know, you look at this team, look at this game, and this is a game I think where both teams can get a pretty good idea about themselves. Steinert won last year 21-7 at Cherry Hill, but both these teams have a different look to them this year. West comes in with a new head coach in Mike Wojcik, and his debut was successful last week. Cherry Hill took a 24-7 victory over Haddon Heights. So after a 2-7 season, that's got to give the Lions some confidence as they begin a new era with a victory. Steinert's got to look out for their quarterback, Hayden Baker. He threw a 30-yard TD pass. He ran for a 15-yard TD. Last year, they limited him to 10 completions, 26 attempts for 78 yards, and held him to 30 rushing yards. But, you know, they're going to be aware of him. Another threat, and it doesn't sound like much, but when you look at the early games this year, I've seen a lot of failures on post-touchdown conversion attempts, either going for 2 or kicking. And Cherry Hill West seems to have a pretty good kicker, and Anthony Vanilla, who he hit all three PATs last week and had a field goal as well. And I talked to Steinert coach Thaddeus Richards through email this week, and he feels that Cherry Hill's taken a big step forward last year. he knows the Spartans have to play a much cleaner game this week after quarterback Matt Rouse threw 3 interceptions, including a pick 6, as Central Regional took a 27-6 victory. Overall, Steinert's defense did a pretty good job last week. They only allowed 212 yards of total offense, but the pick 6 and a block punt return for a touchdown gave Central 14 points. I think Roush, I don't think he's going to have nearly as tough a time this week. Excuse me. And I think a big reason is I think his nerves I think his nerves played a big part in his performance last week. Here you got a sophomore starting his first varsity game on the road against a Shore Conference opponent, and that's not easy. That's, you're not human if you're not nervous there. And I look for him, I'm sure the Spartan coaches saw what some of the mistakes he made some adjustments. I think he's going to settle in a little bit this week playing at home. And, for Steinert, you're hoping he got a lot of the jitters out of the way. One thing is certain, Cherry Hill's glad to see quarterback Anthony Giglio gone after he threw for 3 TDs against the Lions last year. But Isaac Pate's back, and he ran for 123 yards on 16 carries last week. He's poised to be one of Mercer's top running backs. But I have a feeling that Cherry Hill is really going to key on him, especially now with Blackburn out of the lineup. I think, knowing that there is a sophomore quarterback last week, or behind center, excuse me, I think they're going to say, okay, try and beat us with the pass because we're going to go after Isaac Pate. One of the things Steinert's got to do better this week is clean things up in the red zone. Richards thought they moved the ball fairly well last week. They just couldn't finish drives. I think we're going to see 2 teams that are both improved from last year. The question for West is whether it can slow down Pate, and the question for Steinert is can it get a better showing at quarterback, and can it make up for the loss of Mekhi Blackburn defensively as well. So we're looking forward to it. We hope you folks are watching. Folks watching are looking forward to it as well.
Yeah, it's undoubtedly going to be interesting to see how the Spartans roll out their pass offense today without Blackstone. And more of the emphasis on the offense is probably going to be on Isaac Pate. And I think every opponent for Steinert this season is keying in on Isaac Pate for their defensive game plan, coming into the week. So the Lions of Cherry Hill West have even put that up an octave even more with Blackstone being out. But Pate, you mentioned it, Fish, 123 yards on the ground last week in the opener. His 8th career 100-plus yard rushing game as the Spartans come out here in their alternative gray uniforms. And the Spartans looking hyped up for their home opener of the 2025 season. Yeah,
it's like it's like a second opener because you had your opener last week. You look at Pate. That's one of the problems with having a big year as a junior. You have that big junior year, and teams are going to know about you coming back as a senior, and they're going to gear that defense towards stopping you. And obviously it's up to Thaddeus Richards and his staff to figure out ways to get Pate the ball and maybe get it to him in different kind of ways. But I think they need to establish that passing attack, and we'll see how that goes.
Pate had over 1,100 rushing yards last season for the Spartans against Cherry Hill West in that 21-7 victory. 80 yards on the ground. He had 6 tackles on the defensive side of the ball. And Pate, no doubt, will be a name we'll be calling a lot today for this matchup between Steinert and Cherry Hill West as the 2 teams meet in the center for the coin toss. And we'll tell you about the Italian People's Bakery, who is proud to support high school sports on the WBCB Sports Network. Visit them at their signature location at 63 Butler Street for the finest rolls, deli meats, and pastries. Drive by to smell that homemade bread made daily, or have them cater your next party or affair. The Italian People's Bakery, located on 63 Butler Street, is the place to go for the best sandwiches on Sunday afternoon and the finest dessert trays for your special get-together. Visit them once again at 63 Butler Street in Chambersburg, the Italian People's Bakery since 1936. And Hyundai of Trenton with over 1,400 tear-free cars ready to go. Hyundai of Trenton, 1655 North Olden Avenue in Ewing Township. Hyundai Kona, Palisade, Tucson, Santa Fe, and Elantras all priced for immediate sale. No one has the selection or the special pricing that Hyundai of Trenton has. Over 1,400 tear-free cars. If you are ever thinking of a new car, SUV, or EV vehicle, now's the time to buy at Hyundai of Trenton, 1655 North Olden Avenue, Ewing Township. Remember, they have over 1,400 tear-free cars waiting for you to test drive. Coin toss done and underway. Kickoff coming up momentarily after this break. Stick with us right here on the WBCB Sports Network.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org. Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology is the place for all general dermatology needs. For acne, rosacea, eczema, psoriasis, hives, warts, and other growths. They have a friendly and courteous staff, and they can usually offer appointments within 24 hours for emergencies. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology. Your vehicle is in good hands at Haldeman Collision, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They do it all at Haldeman Collision. Minor dents and dings, bumpers, windshields, major body, and frame damage. Free estimates, 24-hour towing, most insurance accepted, and loaners available. Haldeman Collision works with all makes and models. They'll go out of their way to getting your car back in brand new condition. Haldeman Collision, conveniently located 20 minutes from Langhorne, Princeton, Ewing on Route 33 in Hamilton Township. Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology offers great cosmetic dermatology featuring the latest technology in cosmetics, including Morpheus 8 for skin tightening and scars, ultraviolet A and B light treatment for psoriasis, eczema, and itching. Kessel Dermatology now offers Genesis and XLV laser treatments for wrinkles, facial discoloration, scars, and hair removal. Kessel Dermatology provides Botox and fillers. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
Today's matchup between Steinert and Cherry Hill West is brought to you by the Hamilton Township Division of Health. The Hamilton Township Division of Health offers a variety of free services to keep you and your community healthy. It is important for everyone to stay up to date on recommended vaccines. Whether you or a loved one needs an annual flu shot, or a COVID-19 vaccine, or a pneumonia shot, Hamilton's Division of Health is ready to help. The staff at the Hamilton Township Division of Health are experienced and proud to serve the Hamilton community. Visit hamiltonnj.com/health for more information, services, and upcoming clinics and eligibility. That's hamiltonnj.com/health. Stay healthy, Hamilton.
Let's go, boys!
Cherry Hill winning the toss and deferring to the Spartans, and Cherry Hill will kick off. Hot day. There's suddenly a breeze this game a little bit, but a little hot and humid. We might see some cramping today. Cherry Hill with a little, not really a squib kick. It didn't squib, but it took off like one. Steiner fielding it. We'll take over at the 35.
So the Spartans getting the ball first, and some good field position to open up play.
You guys want some?
Yeah.
And we'll see how sophomore quarterback John LaGorda will show up here in his home debut as a starter.
Anybody else? You want pom-poms, cowbell?
Spartans 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Now moving motion to the right is Matt Gill.
Thank you.
Pete to LaGorda's left. The give is to Pete. And Pete is sworn behind the line of scrimmage. 3 Lions in there for the tackle.
Well, that gives you a little idea of what Cherry Hill's thinking defensively.
Anthony Vanella among them, the kicker that we highlighted in the pregame for his kicking abilities. He's right there on the defensive front for the Lions. Also 4 on the play for Steinert. Spartans again in shotgun with LaGuardia. Moving motion now. Gives to Pate once again to the left side. Pate breaks a couple of tackles, still on his feet. Swarmed up to the 35-yard line. No whistle yet, and now finally whistle goes, play dead as Pate able to charge his way forward past the 35 to get past the original line of scrimmage.
Let me tell you something, pound for pound, he may be the strongest runner in Mercer County. I mean, he's not a big kid, and he kind of moved that pile a little bit. Well, passing situation now.
3rd and 9 for Steinert, ball at the 36. After they lost yardage on their first play from scrimmage. Trips left for the Spartans. LaGuardia in shotgun with Pate to his right. Now motioning is Feniello to the right side. LaGuardia gets the snap, looking Feniello's way. Now he's going to fire it to Isaiah Pate, who makes the catch. Taken down at the 42-yard line, though, a couple yards short of that first down. That was a good tackle from Justice Jones, the senior defensive back for the Lions. And the Steinert punt unit coming out. Spartans not going to think about going forward on a 4th and 3 here in their own territory.
Yeah, a little too deep.
Matt James does the kicking duties for Steinert. He's back there once again for the punt. This one, a pretty good one, a nice bounce.
Oh, gonna go too far.
And Steinert unable to keep it out of the end zone.
That's a heck of an effort.
Yeah, it looks like Quinion Simmons was down there on the coverage.
Yes.
Unable to keep it out of the end zone. Nice kick from James, but it'll be a touchback.
58-yard punt.
Their supporters, first they like to use pizza for providing the pregame dinner.
Good way of flipping the field for sure. And they came close to really flipping it.
Brothers Pizza on Route 33.
So the Lions of Cherry Hill West will start at their own 20-yard line.
Concession stand, get yourself a snack. Remember, the announcer loves pretzels.
Senior quarterback Hayden Baker is out there now. Got a little bit of a delay.
Well, you got Simmons at one corner.
First down and 10 for the line.
Isaac Pate is in the back there. Looking to see Dom DeFrancis in the secondary.
Yeah, it looks like Isaiah Pate and Quinion Simmons are the two corners on the outside.
Yeah. Isaiah Pate, very good cover, man.
We got a little bit of confusion on the ball placement for the touchback. Originally on the left hash mark. Now they're going to move it to the middle of the field, and we're ready to go. Judah Carter, the halfback, behind the quarterback Hayden Baker. And now it's an end around as it's a give to Supreme Stratford, and Stratford gets about 5 yards on the play, taken down by Quinion Simmons at the 25.
Yeah, I thought that was going to go for a little more there with that kind of a reverse there, but they
2nd down and 5 for the line.
Simmons came up quick to make that play.
Stratford, the sophomore, will head over to the sideline now after his gain of 5. 2nd and 5 for the Lions. Single receiver on either side. Again, it's Carter directly behind Baker. And now they'll switch up the tight ends from the right side of the line to the left. Here's the snap. It's a pitch to the left side for Carter. And Carter's taken down in the backfield. Tackle for a loss for the Steinert. It looks like Dom DeFrancis.
Yeah. Who was that ball carrier?
It was Judah Carter, number 2.
Okay.
Judah Carter.
I was so taken by the defensive play that I forgot to write down the
DeFrancis swarming in there. The junior plays both sides of the ball. Had a big game in the opener against Central Regional. 9 tackles and a fumble recovery. And he's in there for a tackle for a loss. Loss of 5 on the play, and now Cherry Hill West pinned back with a 3rd and 10. Motion. DeJesus Gonzalez, the receiver, in motion. Now scrambling to his left side is Baker. Baker throws on the run. It's out of the hands of DeJesus Gonzalez on the sideline. Would have been a first down had he caught it and stayed in bounds. But a good job, response by the Spartan defense as they forced a 3 and out.
I think that was Isaiah Pate on the coverage there, I think. Well, Steinert's first defensive series without Blackstone turned out okay. 3 and out.
One positive gain in 3 plays for Cherry Hill West. And now here's the punt. Kind of goes straight up in the air almost. Gets a friendly bounce for the Lions. It's not going to get past midfield though. Steinert will start at their own, or excuse me, at Cherry Hill West 46-yard line.
Pretty good position, pretty good field position. After just a 26-yard boot.
It was Derek Hughes doing the punting for Cherry Hill West under first-year head coach Mark Wojcik. Wojcik was the defensive coordinator for the Lions in the previous 3 seasons before he was elevated to the head coaching position.
Right, so he's used to game planning for Steinert's offense. You never know. That's the problem with playing a first-year coach. You never know what they're going to throw at you. You don't have a whole heck of a lot of tape to look at.
Low snap for LaGuardia, able to get with it though, and hands it off to Pate. Pate breaks a couple of tackles, gets past the first down marker, gain of 11 on the play.
No, he just kept low to the ground there, and it's kind of slithered through a bunch of tacklers. 11-yard pickup.
First down of the day for either team. It's Isaac Pate with an 11-yard run up the middle. LaGuardia, low snap again, whistle goes. Looks like a false start here on the Spartan offensive line, and that's what it'll be.
Penalties against the Spartan. False start.
You can't have that.
Yeah, especially after a big play immediately before that.
I mean, pre-snap penalties are killers. They're all killers, but I mean they're mistakes.
Jeff DeBrew.
Who's number 4?
Had to confirm a number change there for us, Fish. Jeff DeBrew is number 4. He's number 0 on the roster.
Thank you.
But number 4 out there is Jeff DeBrew, the senior.
Thank you, Stinger.
Here's the snap from the right side, pushing forward to the left, and losing a couple yards. On the play, looks like it was Isaiah Pate.
Isaiah Pate, yeah.
Pate with the carry. Lost yardage. Down at 12 for the Spartans.
Lost at 2 for Pate.
No, gain of 3. It was first and 15.
Oh, yep. Forgot about the penalty there. It was 2nd and 12.
You were busy getting numbers.
Yes. Here's the handoff to Pate up the middle, trying to break free of the grip of Anthony Vanella. And he's able to get maybe another yard off it.
3rd down.
That was Isaac or Isaiah?
Yep, that was Isaac.
This is going to get confusing.
Isaac Pate, number 1. Isaiah Pate, number 7. Yeah, they couldn't give him one of them couldn't have double digits. You know, they had to both have single-digit number.
Let's go!
3rd and long for the Spartans. First down marker at the 25. Here's the pitch to the right side to Isaac Pate. Cuts back to the left now, and he's going to get swallowed up for a big loss. Breaks another tackle. Finally taken down by Justice Jones.
Yeah, Moses Tassi slowed him up, and then he broke free, but by then enough reinforcements came in to finish off the play.
Loss of yardage on a down.
So the Spartans able to get 1 first down on the opening play of the drive, and then they end up just 5 yards ahead of their initial start at the 46.
Yeah, it's 4th and 4th and 16, so you're not going to go for it in that situation, even though you're in plus territory.
Matt James back again to punt. Derek Hughes in return position. And a fair catch called by DeJesus Gonzalez, who's back there as well, but it pops into the end zone for another touchback.
First down, Lions. Again, get yourself down to the concession stand. Get yourself
Ball at the 20-yard line for Cherry Hill West in their second drive of the day. 4:53 remaining in the first quarter. Today's game is brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association, who would like to take this opportunity to wish all of our students the best of luck this school term. We are proud to support you. This message brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association. And don't forget, if you missed any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For your complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian, or online at trentonian.com.
Yeah, well, you know.
First and 10 from the 20 for Cherry Hill West. Baker dropping back. He's going to look to throw. He fires it over the middle. Caught. Sincere Stratford. He's on the run. They might not get him. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Lions.
Baker's pass complete. Stratford.
First play, 80 yards for the score.
Well, that was a shocker. Not a shocker, but that was just a quick gut punch there. I mean, Stratford just got open over the middle. There was nothing fancy about it. Just had a step, and he was gone. And that'll knock you back a little bit.
Sapim Stratford with the catch and run, 80 yards for the score. Opens up.
Okay, wasn't that Sincere Stratford? Number 9?
Yeah, Sincere Stratford. Yeah, I thought that's Supreme Stratford. Get mixed up with the brothers here, Fish. Same last names. And Cherry Hill West on the board first.
Well, I jinxed Vanilla. He talked about how good he was, and they missed the extra point.
So 6-0 for Cherry Hill West as the visitors open up the scoring. And now the Spartans have to respond offensively. Had that one nice play on their previous drive.
Well, we want to take this minute to wish a happy birthday to Steinert superfan Mike Cajun. Mike sometimes works the games here, and he is the father-in-law of former Spartan coach Dan Caruso. Mike just stopped up in the box here for a second, but he is celebrating a birthday, and they were having a little sort of I don't know what you would call it, not a formal party, an informal gathering at Killarney's today. If any friends of Mike want to stop by and wish him a happy birthday, they'll be there starting at 3 o'clock. Mike is just a really good guy. His whole family is a really good family, really nice people. Daughter Nicole is a teacher here at Steinert, and she does a lot for the school and runs a lot of committees, so figure say something uplifting about Steinert after that punch in the face.
Here's kickoff again, goes short, and falling on top of it for Steinert is Matt James. They'll start at their own 35-yard line. And yes, big shout out to Mr. Cajun, another happy birthday to him. I'm one of the many students he's been able to keep in touch with after we've gone on to graduate. And
he taught here too?
What's that?
Did he teach you?
He was a substitute. Yeah, substitute
teacher,
Mr. Cajun, yeah.
Yeah, good man. Well, you got to wonder if Cherry Hill saw something on their first series that they saw with Blackstone out of the lineup, what Steinert was doing, and maybe that had a bearing on their thought process on that first play the last series.
High snap to LaGorda. He gets the handoff to Pate. And the Steinert running back gets maybe a yard. Cherry Hill West defensive front really trying to key in on Pate.
I'll tell you got to love those Stafford parents. Supreme and Sincere.
Yeah.
For their kids' first names.
Good athletic names right there. You already saw Stratford get into the end zone. Sincere, the junior. 80-yard touchdown on the previous drive. First play from scrimmage for the Cherry Hill West Lions in their second drive of the day. LaGorda trying to get the defense to jump here. They stay Now he rolls out to his right, and the throw into the dirt. Incomplete.
LaGuardia's pass incomplete.
Pass was intended for Isaac Pate.
Third down. Spartans.
And another third down for Steiner with minimal yardage gain.
Yeah, about nothing.
Isaac Pate comes off the field.
3rd and 10.
Jeff DeBrew enters. LaGuardia having to double check the play call. Under 4 minutes to go in the first quarter, 6-0 lead for Cherry Hill West. 3rd and 10, they got to get to the 44 for the first down. Trip receivers to the right with Cirillo on the left side, and now whistle goes. And we got a delay of game called on Steiner. So that'll make the third down even tougher for the home team.
Yeah, it's the second pre-snap penalty on him in this quarter.
3rd down and 15.
3rd and 15 now for the Spartans. Still have to get to the 44.
Let's go, Spartans!
LaGuardia
That's why I did a walk.
drops back, looking to his left side. He had a man open, now switched to the right though, and he's got some room to run. Racing for the first down marker, he'll get there out of bounds. Huge third down run for the Spartan quarterback, John LaGuardia.
Well, how about that for a sophomore? You know, we obviously don't know a lot about him because he's only in his second game, but showed something with his legs there. Good decision making, took off, and maybe that'll give his Spartan offense a bit of a lift.
Gain of 17 on the play for LaGuardia. Gets Steinert the first down on a 3rd and 15 scramble.
And that suddenly gives Cherry Hill something to think about as well. As far as, you know, hey, now we got to watch this guy. Don't let him get outside.
First down, LaGuardia keeps up the middle.
We'll go inside.
Great fake there as looked like he was going to hand it off to Jeff DeBrew and then hung on himself with the option, took it up the middle for another solid gain.
Yeah, picked up 6 there.
2nd down and 4.
2nd and 4 now after the LaGuardia 6-yard run. Back-to-back carries for the Steinert quarterback. Did have a rushing touchdown last week. It's the lone score of the game for Steiner in that 27-6 loss. 5 carries for 30 yards last week for John LaGuardia. LaGuardia going to carry it again. And he gets swallowed up at about the 48-yard line.
LaGuardia with the carry. No gain on the play.
Steiner will stay put at Cherry Hill West's 48-yard line.
For the Spartans.
3rd and 4, manageable one now for Steiner.
Yeah, but if they don't get the first down, they want to get at least 2 or 3 to make it 4th and short if they want to go for it on 4th. Well, they might go for it on 4th and 4. I don't know.
Snap, LaGuardia is going to throw it to the left side. It's caught for first down. Nice secure catch there by Alex Cirillo.
Complete to Alex Cirillo. First down. Spartans.
First completion of the day for Steiner.
No, they had another one.
Short pass.
They had one to Isaiah Pate earlier. They went for 6 yards.
First down
Long and short pass.
for the Spartans. And now the snap to Isaac Pate. Trying to find some room on the right side. Cuts back inside at the hash marks. And he's able to get some positive yardage. Gets past the 35 down to the 34.
2nd down and 5.
Well, Steinert's offense has suddenly found its rhythm here. And I don't think you can say enough about that LaGuardia run. Sort of just seemed to lift the whole team here.
2nd and 5 after the carry from Isaac Pate. Spartans offense gained some momentum.
Well, no, they want to keep going. Like Thaddeus Richards said last week, they moved the ball, but they did not sustain or finish. Oh, see now.
And now high
there you
snap.
have a problem there.
Pate's got to drop back, and a massive loss of yardage for Steiner. That's a miscue on the snap. breaks the momentum.
Well, again, that's exactly what Thaddeus Richards said. We gotta clean things up and you know, get near the end zone. You can't move the ball and then stall like that. And that was worse than a stall. Now you're all the way back. That was a 16, 20-yard loss.
Let's go, Spartans!
3rd and 25 for Steinert. Ball all the way back in their own territory now at the 46. LaGuardia dropping back, and his throw goes into the turf as he had some traffic in front of him.
Yeah, he got hit. He got hit right after he let that ball go.
Pass intended for Nico Feniello. And a tough break for the Spartans there as they had some momentum offensively, and now they're going to end up punting for the 3rd time.
Yeah, I mean, that's you can't have it. I mean, your offense was struggling its first 2 series, and then it finally starts to find its rhythm, and then you do something like that, and you're back to square one. Oh, I thought I was looking at the other guy. I thought it went over the punter's head.
Another good punt from James, but again, a friendly roll for Cherry Hill West as that goes out of the back of the end zone for 3rd touchback off the punt.
Yeah, James has got to get that ball to some English on that ball where it hits and bounces back.
Backspin.
Yeah, some backspin. I mean, he's blasting these punts.
Yeah, it's hard to ask for more hang time, right, to get your guys down there.
Yeah, I mean, he's got over 50 yards. He's actually has punched 51 yards per punt.
Well, today is legendary Hall of Fame member Rich Fisher and Andrew Meyer.
11 seconds remaining in the 1st quarter. Might be time for just one play for the Lions.
You know, we might have to blame the birthday boy for that touchdown. He came to the press box right when they threw that ball. So we love Mike Cajun, but he's got to stay out of the press box.
Here's a snap. Baker again looking to go deep, and he's going to overthrow his man intended for Derek Hughes.
Second down and 10.
2 plays in a row from scrimmage where they go deep. They've seen something.
Yeah, some confidence for the Lions. And it took them only one score in their last drive, one play in their last drive, to find the end zone. 80-yard TD pass, catch and run from Hayden Baker to Sincere Stratford. Clayton Tyson is to the left of the QB. Baker, the senior, in shotgun. He snaps. The give is to Tyson. On the right side, he slides back, breaks one tackle, and then he's taken down by Matt Gill. Gain of maybe 1 on the play for Cherry Hill West. And that'll close the books on the 1st quarter between Steinert and Cherry Hill West. The Lions lead it 6-0. An 80-yard touchdown pass from Hayden Baker to Sincere Stratford. That's all it's doing so far in this one. 6-0. Cherry Hill West leads. Come back after this break for 2nd quarter action.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation. And that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
There really is nothing like a home team advantage. That's why Team Toyota makes a great choice for your next vehicle purchase or service. With our MVP pricing guarantee, teammate rewards program, and streamlined customer experience, our award-winning operation ensures that you can trust our process. A home team advantage is nothing without the community. Our employees are part of our family, part of your town, and we're all part of the team. We're always here for you at one of our 3 locations in Princeton, Langhorne, and Glen Mills.
Today's game is brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association, who would like to take this opportunity to wish all of our students the best of luck this school term. We are proud to support you. This message brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association. 3rd and 9. Cherry Hill West will start out with the ball in the 2nd quarter. There's a high snap over the head, and Baker quickly able to fall on it way back at the 5-yard line.
Wow.
We saw Steinert lose a massive chunk and a big opportunity on their last drive with a snap over the head of the quarterback.
Oh, man, that was
Cherry Hill West able to avoid disaster there as Hayden Baker, the QB, able to scramble back and fall on top of the ball. But really pinned back there in the back of the end zone.
16-yard loss.
Derek Hughes, the punter, got a 3-man wall in front of him to protect. Steinert not really sending anybody extra. Punt able to get off. And a fair catch called and caught by Nico Feniello.
He might have had some running room there, I think.
Steinert will start with the ball at their own 37-yard line. Best field position of the day to start a drive for either team. And if you're Thaddeus Richards and his Spartans coaching staff, you really want to see this offense just get through and have some, positivity in this drive. At least get some points on the board.
Yeah, I mean, they showed that they could move the ball on their last possession. Now they have to move the ball without the mistakes. I mean, very good field position.
Two receivers to the left, one to the right. Now shifting over in motion is Feniello. Here's the give to Pate on the right side. Bounces off his teammate and then gains maybe a yard as he swarmed in there. Supreme Stratford in on the tackle. And they're going to give no gain for Pate on that run.
Yeah. Everything Pate, every carry Pate gets, every yard he gets is going to be hard-earned today.
Alex Cirillo, the lone receiver, to the left side. Two on the right side, and Isaiah Pate and Nico Feniello. LaGuardia in the shotgun, gives to Pate, who slips behind him to the left side, and Pate's taken down for a loss. In there on the tackle was Londi De Jesus Gonzalez.
Excellent job by Cherry Hill there to string that thing out. They weren't going to let him get around the corner at all, and Pate's very good at doing that. But they did a great job there.
Clayton Tyson helping out with that tackle too. And another 3rd and long for the Steinert offense. 3rd and 11. Got to get to the 29 for a first down. LaGuardia checking his left wrist a couple of times for the play sheet. Moving in motion again is Feniello. They're going to look for Feniello on the right side. He makes the catch, bounces off a tackler, and then he's swallowed up as Jaden Pena and Hayden Baker in there for the tackle.
4th down.
Officially a gain of 2 on the play for Steinert. And the punt unit coming out once again.
Again, this is another case of you could go for it because you're not too far from the end zone, but it's 4th and too many yards to try to make up. If you could have gotten about 6 or 7 there, you could have gone for it.
James grabs the punt cleanly, and this one, fair catch caught inside the 10-yard line. Looks at the 8-yard line is where Cherry Hill West will start as Jaden Pena was back there with the fair catch.
Yeah, good job there by James of hanging it up there. And I'm a little surprised he caught it. He could have just stepped aside and let that bounce into the end zone, but I guess you really don't want to take the chance of that because it might bounce forward a little. I don't know. Where are they at, the 9? Too many lines down there. 8.
Down at the 8-yard line.
8,
Yep, that's where
yeah.
Cherry Hill West will start this drive.
All right, so that was his shortest punt, but his most effective.
Yep. Well, the Steinert defense has certainly showed up today. Outside of that one play, the 80-yard touchdown from Sincere Stratford. Steinert defense is able to hold out the Lions offense. Here's the give on a pitch to the left side to Judah Carter. Carter trying to push the mob forward.
Nice hard running there.
Gain of 4 on the play for Judah Carter. Carter, one of the key returners this season for Cherry Hill West. He had 239 rushing yards on 53 carries last year as a sophomore. He had a career-high 88 rushing yards against Steiner. Able to gain positive yardage on that run is Judah Carter. Steiner bringing pressure from the left side as here's the give up the middle to Carter once again.
Carter on the carry.
He'll fall forward. He's right at that line to gain. We'll see if they give him the first down.
Yep.
And they will.
Results in a first down line.
Come on, boys, let's go!
Lions offense able to move the chains.
Just got that.
Maybe they weren't hearing it right. All right, come on, Steinert! Let's go, boys! Get that ball back!
Baker the snap, again the give to Carter, third play in a row. Carter slips after breaking the tackle. He's taken down at the 21-yard line, gain of 2 on the play.
Carry by Carter.
Well, Cherry Hill trying to establish a ground game here. And if they do that, we've shown that they can go over the top, and if they can keep this ground game going, that'll just open things up a little more for them to try to go deep. Not saying that a 2-yard gain is well, it looks like he got about 3, but I mean, it's not a huge, but 13 yards on 3 carries so far.
3 receivers on the right side, but they'll stay on the ground again. Baker keeps it. And he slipped the option out of the hand of Judah Carter.
Yeah, Steinert didn't fall for that. They stayed right with it.
And 6 for the Lions.
Still a positive gain, though,
For the Lions.
for the Lions, and now they have a manageable 3rd and 3.
Let's go, Steinert! Hold up!
3rd and 3 for Cherry Hill West. So we're past the halfway point of the second quarter, 6-0 lead for the visitors. Baker wipes his hands on his towel, now snaps, hands off to Carter. Carter gets through the line of scrimmage. I don't think he got there. It's going to be close.
Ball's loose, but I think Cherry Hill got back on it.
Carter with the carry.
And they are going to give him the first down.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was really close. I thought they would maybe bring out the chains to measure it.
Yeah,
And a late signal from the referee.
On the first down line.
No arguments from Steiner, and another fresh set of downs for Cherry Hill West.
Yeah, I thought Steiner might have asked for a measurement there. Now Carter becoming a workhorse.
Baker back to throw now, but the pocket collapses. He's going to scramble out to the left side. Barrels down his shoulder and gets past Isaiah Pate. Stays on his feet, gets out of bounds, another first down.
First down.
Yeah.
Lions.
Pate leveled the wood there pretty good to knock him out of bounds. But Baker didn't seem quite unfazed by it all.
Baker has that rushing ability. He was the leading rusher last year. 482 rushing yards, 3 touchdowns. And the Lions quarterback showing off his legs there as the pocket collapses and he's able to scramble out to his left for a positive gain and a first down.
Yeah, he's got 18 yards on 2 carries so far.
Hand off to Clayton Tyson. Tyson still on his feet somehow. He's broken 3-4 tackles and he's able to get a positive gain.
Yeah, they look like they had him a couple times back behind the line. Just kept his legs moving, kept that upper body kind of moving, and really good, strong, hard run there. I'm sure Steiner not happy with the couple of missed tackles there.
Tyson, another key returner for the Lions from last year. As we have a Spartan down on the field, it's Quinion Simmons. Simmons was down for a bit. He popped back up, tried to make his way to the Steinert sideline, and then went back down. And the trainer and head coach, Thaddeus Richards, will head out there to check on Quinion Simmons. 2nd and 5 coming up for Cherry Hill West. Simmons back up on his feet, getting a nice round of applause from the crowd.
Yeah, he's had a pretty nice game so far.
So Cherry Hill West coming into this game after their season opening win against Haddon Heights. Lions trying to grab their first 2-0 start since 2020. They went 5-1 in that shortened season. And they haven't won back-to-back games at all since 2022. So a couple of potential milestones or unwanted records, I guess, being snapped potentially today for the Lions.
Yeah, I think that's a better way to put it.
Baker fakes the handoff, breaks a tackle just for a moment, though, and taken down for a sack.
We don't have a 19.
Yeah, another number we don't have, number 19 for Steinert in the alternate gray uniforms.
Sack by Gus Nitty.
Gus Nitty, he's listed as number 8 on the roster.
All right, so we have Gus Nitty.
No, Nini, Nini.
Nini, sorry, thank you, Nini. Nini with the sack, and that sets up a 3rd and 10 for Cherry Hill West. Baker's legs could be an option on this play. He's back to pass, throws to the right side, and a late turnaround from his receiver. It comes off his hands, and he appears to be injured on the play too. Landy De Jesus Gonzalez.
4th down and 10.
Yeah, he put that. He put that in the only place you could really put it there. It was a perfect throw. But like you said, you know, good. He turned around late and just saw it and tried to put his hands up, but it switched through.
Good stop for the Steiner defense. As they're able to stand tall. Big play was the sack from Gus Nini.
That defense is keeping the Spartans in it so far.
Punt away from Hughes. Fair catch called and secured by Nico Feniello. And Steiner will start with the ball at their own 22-yard line.
Nice 46-yard punt there.
They slowed down the second call for a catch, too. He was going to get placed.
We mentioned Cherry Hill West looking for their first 2-0 start since 2020. Steiner trying to avoid their first 0-2 start since that same season in 2020.
22-yard line. 1st down.
And how about this, Fish? Steiner is 1-6 in their last 7 home openers.
Is that right?
Haven't had some good home cooking here at Steiner to open the season.
Did not know that. Oh, boy.
Their lone home opener win since 2018 came against Ewing in 2022.
Yeah, I remember that game. I remember it, but I was going to say it came against Nottingham. So I guess I don't remember it that good.
First play is the play action, and the throw up the middle, caught. First down Steiner, breaking a couple of tackles is Matt Gill, and he's taken down at midfield. Huge chunk play for Steiner.
Yeah, a really good looking play. LaGorda just rolled to his right, and Gill got wide open. He just kind of got wide open in the dead area there between three defenders.
Gain of 29 on the play for Steiner. And they might be in business now in Lions territory at the 49. Here's the snap, handoff to Pate. Pate slips a couple tackles and finds some running room. Isaac Pate into the clear, and he will score. Touchdown, Steiner.
Well, that's vintage Isaac Pate. He's got to find the hole. Sometimes he has to break a tackle or two or slip through somebody, and then once he gets in that hole, he just turns on the jets, and there's no bringing him back. Excellent run by Isaac Pate, vintage Isaac Pate, and that's a heck of a series by Steiner. 2-play drive, covers 77 yards in less than a minute.
Matt James out for the extra point to try to give Steiner the lead. Snap hold from LaGorda, good. James kick is up and good. And Steiner has their first lead of the day, their first lead of the 2025 season after Isaac Pate finds the end zone with a 49-yard score. There are few players harder to take down in Mercer County than Isaac Pate. And he showed it right there.
Oh, for sure.
Slipping through a couple of tackles and able to find the end zone for his first touchdown of the season. His 15th career rushing touchdown for the Spartans.
Yeah, and all set up by that nice completion from LaGuardia to Gill. And, you know, that's the thing. Steiner's, they've been having some big plays here, and then they've been going backwards. So they've done a nice job. They did a nice job there of finishing that off.
3 minutes, 9 seconds left on the clock in the first half. 7-6, Steinert lead now over Cherry Hill West. Spartans get on the board, and they've now already eclipsed their points scored in their opener last week against Central Regional. They had 6 points in that one. It was the rushing touchdown from quarterback John LaGuardia. And Steinert now up to 7 in this game after the rushing TD from Isaac Pate and the extra point from Matt James. James will kick it off into the end zone. Another touchback.
Turns it a touchback. First down and 10 for the Lions.
I'll tell you what, James has a leg on him, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's always good to have just a kicker in general, but also somebody you can kind of trust to get those kickoffs down there and those punts. Or to just simply make extra points, and Matt James has done a good job of doing that.
Yeah, exactly.
As has Anthony Vanella for, well, besides today, missing the extra point today for Cherry Hill West, but Vanella had a 24-yard field goal last year. And he's 14 for 19 now in his career in extra points. The Cherry Hill West kicker, Vanella.
Well, that's Steiner's defense. Now they need a shutdown possession here. Make that touchdown stand up if you're that D.
Snap gives to the right side, running into his own teammate is the Jesus Gonzalez. And he gets past the 25 down to the 26.
Keep it up!
For a gain of 6 on the play.
Tough 6 yards for Gonzalez. Well done.
Second and 4 for the Lions.
Let's go, D!
2 receivers to the left side. And it's Judah Carter once again joining Hayden Baker in the backfield. Baker drops back to pass, looking to his right side. Pass is tipped.
Yeah, somebody got a paw on that.
Drop incomplete. Celebrating was Jamel Kaparway. I don't know if he got a hand on that or not, but
Parway, tip.
You usually find whoever made the play is usually the one celebrating the most.
Yes. So Jamel Kaparway, the two-way lineman for Steinert, the junior, able to get his hands on that pass. And it's incomplete. Now a 3rd and 4. Big play coming in the late stages of the second quarter. 2 receivers to the left side. It's Joshua Tassi and Sincere Stratford, the touchdown scorer earlier today. Stratford now moving in motion. Throwing to the right side. It's caught right at the line. Good one-handed catch, and he's able to secure it on the body is Derek Hughes. And a first down for the Lions.
Baker's pass complete to first down, Lions.
Yeah, that's what I saw. I don't know why they didn't.
First and 10 at the 31 now for the Lions.
Yeah, they've been making these first downs by the skin of their teeth, haven't they? But that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you make it by as long as you make it.
We'll call it.
3 receivers to the left side. Carter, the running back, to the right of Baker. Hayden Baker gets the snap, dropping back, looking to pass once again over the middle. It's caught at the 40-yard line and taken down right about there by a swarm of Spartans. It's Londi DeJesus Gonzalez again with the catch.
Well, their last possession, they started out with all runs. Now they're starting out with all passes, all mid-range kind of passes.
Keep it cool!
And they can move the ball in different ways.
Second down, about 2 for the Lions.
2nd and 2 from the 40 for Cherry Hill West. Clock under 2 minutes.
Yeah, they might try to go over the top here with a down to play with.
Come on! Go D!
Baker looking to his left side. He throws, caught again by Hughes, and he's met right there. No, pass broken up. Broken up by Quinion Simmons as he was right there to make the tackle.
Boy, is he having a game. Wow.
Simmons slow to get up a couple of plays ago, but back on the field for Steinert to making some impact plays.
Well, they got a 3rd and 1. See if they just sort of run it to get the first down.
3rd and a long 2 for Cherry Hill West. Got to get past the 42-yard line. Baker surveying the defense. Now takes a snap. He drops back. Quick fire to the right side. Caught. First down. Derek Hughes. He's been the reliable target in this first half for Hayden Baker.
Yeah, he's suddenly become a nice little possession receiver here. Couple of plays in that series. Well, he's got 2 straight first down catches now.
1st and 10 from their own 46-yard line.
Take that ball back.
Cherry Hill West moving the ball forward, trying to regain the lead late in the first half. 7-6, Steinert leads.
Let's go.
Low snap, Baker's able to stick with it, and he gets past the rush, moving to the left side, able to get back the line of scrimmage, but taken down. Gain of 1, maybe 2.
Baker did a good job of just not making that play turn into a disaster.
Jomel Kaparwa in on the tackle, and he comes off the field. Timeout called by Cherry Hill West. Minute 17 left.
Clock is stopped. Timeout.
Timeout.
2nd and 8 from their own 48 coming up for Cherry Hill West.
You know, Steinert, with this little time left, Steinert obviously probably playing deep and giving a little bit of a cushion, but you don't want to give too much of a cushion. It's, you know, you got to walk that line. But, you know, right now, I think it's okay. But if they get a few more and getting that, but you do have to watch. You got to watch. You know, they've shown that they can go deep. So I'm sure Steinert's watching out. They don't want to get burned by a late touchdown after they just took the lead.
Yeah, you think with one more first down within that 40-yard line vicinity, Steinert would be all right, but they let up a second one. Cherry Hill West will certainly be threatening to put points on the board once again. 2nd and 8 for the Lions. Hughes, the single receiver, at the top of the field on the right side. Judah Carter, or excuse me, that's actually Clayton Tyson in the backfield. Baker dropping back, fires to the right side, looking deep for Hughes, who's up, and he can't secure the catch. Again on the coverage, it's Quinion Simmons.
Quinion Simmons and Lamont Medina, or no, that's Cherry Hill. Nico Faniello was also in on the coverage there. Good double coverage there by the Spartans. And that's the kind of play that they definitely want to stop. Don't let them get a big one.
Hayden Baker looking Derek Hughes' way once again.
Yeah, this is a really big down now.
3rd and 8.
Steinert can stop him here. They have to punt because they don't want to give him a short field with a little bit of time left.
Spartans defense brings 4 over the middle, tipped and intercepted, picked off by Matt James, and he has room to run up the middle. Slides to the left, gets a block, still going is Matt James, and he's taken down at the 30-yard line.
Wow, what a run, what a return by Matt James. Ball was tipped off the receiver. James grabbed it at about, the 25 or so, it looked like? And just sort of picked his way through there. It looked like he was planning each step before he took it. And Steinert in business now, and what a turn of events there.
56 seconds left on the clock. Steinert with the ball at Cherry Hill West's 30-yard line.
And a pretty good job there, Steinert. Some of those guys threw some nice blocks there, and that's hard to do on an interception return. It's there's so much going on and everything, and if you can If you can turn into a blocker real quick, you can help out.
Matt James with a momentum swinging play for Steinert, and now they're going to try to throw it. Here's Lagorda rolling to the right side, and he throws it a little too far ahead of Matt Gill, off the hands of the senior wide receiver.
Yeah, and this is where Cherry Hill defense really wants to give its team a lift. I mean, that could be a backbreaker to get this interception return if Steinert can convert, but if Cherry Hill can shut them down and not let him score, that's kind of a momentum lift going into the locker room, and then Cherry Hill gets the ball to start the second half.
Steinert leads by 1, 7-6. A missed extra point, the only thing separating these two teams. In a closely contested first half. Steinert trying to extend their lead, though, before we hit the break. Here's the snap, give to Isaac Pate. Pate to the right side, breaks a couple of tackles, gets some positive yardage, and he's taken down at the 29. They'll give him just 1 yard on the play. And a timeout called by Steinert with 42 seconds left on the clock.
I mean, with James's leg, you would think if they could get it a little bit closer, they might be in field goal range.
Their pregame dinner and their program advertisers, their main advertisers, Brothers Pizza on 33.
Yeah, they've given James some opportunities to kick field goals before.
I'd like to thank their advertisers as well, Dr. Massimo V. Verducci, Haldeman Ford, Chris's Auto Body.
He was 1 for 1 last year, a 30-yard field goal for James last season.
So that looked like to be about a 45-yard return for Matt James.
Carl's Auto Body Repair and Tanya Marie, Sales Associates in Barraclough.
I'm not sure exactly where he caught it at, but it's in that vicinity. It's like I always say, all stats given by me are unofficial.
Well, regardless of how long the return was, maybe the biggest play of the day for either team is Matt James with an interception and a long return to get Steinert into great field position to try to extend their lead.
Well, this could be a big play for the Cherry Hill defense. They can stand tall here.
42 seconds left on the clock. 3rd and 9 for Steinert. They fake the handoff. Taking it up the middle is Lagorda. He gets past the 25, gain of about 5 on the play to the 24. And now what do you do here if you're Thad Richards? Call a timeout. They're going to think about it.
Timeout.
31 seconds left on the clock. You're looking at a 4th and a long 5 here, Fish.
Yeah, well, let's see. They're at about the 24, 25. That's 7. I mean, can James kick a 40? Or can James kick a 42-yard field goal?
Be about 41, 42 yards from here if they're going to kick it.
Very tasty. Mr. Zapansky agrees with this sandwich.
It would be nice if Matt James could set up his own field goal with his interception return. They are talking it over.
They are.
I don't know. I mean, look, Thaddeus Richards knows how much foot his kicker has. So I think if he thinks he could kick it from here, he'd let him.
I think they're going to keep the offense on the field. Matt James is on the sideline here.
Yeah.
And they are going to send the offense back out there. Do you think if Steinert were losing this game, it would be a different decision here?
I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how far he could hit from. You know, having a strong leg and having a strong, accurate leg, that's two different bears.
Steinert going for it on 4th and 5. Lagorda dropping back. Some pressure from the left side. Fires it over the middle to Matt Gill. Called for a first down to the 16. Gutsy play call by the Spartans.
Yeah. And a huge play.
And they'll get to the line quickly.
Yes, clock.
And they're going to spike it. 17 seconds left on the clock. And now a flag thrown after the play. This should be a crusher if it's on Steinert.
It sure would be. I don't know, maybe unsportsmanlike, maybe something was said. The flag seemed to come after the play was dead.
Yeah, it was well after the ball was spiked. Two officials still chatting in the middle of the field, 25-yard line. And they're going to pick up the flag. No penalty called.
Oh, what a play by John Lagorda.
Yeah.
So, you know, he's maturing. Maturing with each play, and each big play he makes
Pressure was coming from the left side of the Cherry Hill West line. And LaGuardia able to step up in the pocket, fired over the middle to Matt Gill. And a first down.
17 seconds left to do something here.
2nd and 10 from the 16. LaGuardia with Pate to his right. Fakes the handoff to Pate, rolling to his right side, looking for anybody. Now he's going to run it himself. And he's taken down out of bounds at the 12-yard line.
Well, I would think they'd have to be in James' range now.
Gain of 4 on the play, 10 seconds left on the clock, and now if you're Steinert, you have to be smart here and get this play off with time to spare if you don't score a touchdown.
That's right.
You want to at least give James a chance to kick it.
Yeah, you can't afford to let the clock run out, and obviously you can't afford to take a loss here.
Be about a 30-yard field goal from here if they don't gain anything else.
They might go for a quick shot in the end zone, but do it quick. I mean, if nothing develops, just throw it out of bounds quick, save a couple seconds.
2 receivers in the backfield. Switch to the left, and throw is tipped. As swarming from the left side of the line was Supreme Stratford, putting immediate pressure on LaGuardia.
Well, if we're going to see a field goal, now's the time.
Yep. Matt James is out there, and I think they are going to kick it. Matt James telling the referee he wants the ball on the right hash mark. And it's going to be a 30-yard kick for Matt James, his career long. He hit one 30-yarder last year, a little bit shorter than 30 yards. I'm going to say it's 29. So they put him inside. LaGuardia, snap, hold, good. Kick is up, and the kick is good.
Good. Oh, I thought it went wide left. Not bad.
Matt James able to sneak it in there on the left post. 29-yard field goal is good from the senior kicker. And that will take us to halftime as Steinert, the hosts, score 10 unanswered, and they take a 10-6 lead into halftime over Cherry Hill West. Big momentum boost for Steinert to end that half as Matt James had an interception and a big return to set up good field position. And then Steinert able to get a couple of first downs inside the red zone. And Matt James adds 3 points with the 29-yard field goal as time expires in the first half. 10-6, Steinert leads Cherry Hill West. We'll take a break, come back for the halftime report. Stick with us here on the WBCB Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Most people diagnosed with skin cancer are not even aware of their cancer. It's important to get a complete skin checkup. Kessel Dermatology offers a vast array of surgical procedures, including Mohs surgery, plus other non-surgical options. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology. Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township. Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology offers top-of-the-line medical-grade skincare products manufactured in the USA. They're tested and developed by a team of board-certified dermatology experts, and they come with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology. Hamilton Township in Mercer County is fortunate to have many fine businesses that serve our community. Saul Funeral Home is a fourth-generation family-owned business proud to support our local schools and community. Their compassionate and caring staff is there for you and your family. They'll bring the closure you deserve while also celebrating the life of your loved one. Visit their website at saulfuneralhomes.com. That's saulfuneralhomes.com. Saw Funeral Home at 3795 Nottingham Way, Hamilton Square. Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology has a highly rated and award-winning dermatology team with over 130 years of collective clinical experience. They've been voted as the region's best dermatologist and doctor for 20 consecutive years. Over 1,500 five-star reviews from satisfied patients. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology. Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org. Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology is the place for all general dermatology needs for acne, rosacea, eczema, psoriasis, hives, warts, and other growths. They have a friendly and courteous staff, and they can usually offer appointments within 24 hours for emergencies. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology. Your vehicle is in good hands at Haldeman Collision, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They do it all at Haldeman Collision. Minor dents and dings, bumpers, windshields, major body, and frame damage. Free estimates, 24-hour towing, most insurance accepted, and loaners available. Haldeman Collision works with all makes and models. They'll go out of their way to getting your car back in brand new condition. Haldeman Collision, conveniently located 20 minutes from Langhorne, Princeton, and Ewing on Route 33 in Hamilton Township.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation. And that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
There really is nothing like a home team advantage. That's why Team Toyota makes a great choice for your next vehicle purchase or service. With our MVP pricing guarantee, teammate rewards program, and streamlined customer experience, our award-winning operation ensures that you can trust our process. A home team advantage is nothing without the community. Our employees are part of our family, part of your town, and we're all part of the team. We're always here for you at one of our 3 locations in Princeton, Langhorne, and Glen Mills.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Most people diagnosed with skin cancer are not even aware of their cancer. It's important to get a complete skin checkup. Kessel Dermatology offers a vast array of surgical procedures, including Mohs surgery, plus other non-surgical options. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology. Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township. Hamilton Township in Mercer County is fortunate to have many fine businesses that serve our community. Saul Funeral Home is a 4th-generation family-owned business proud to support our local schools and community. Their compassionate and caring staff is there for you and your family. They'll bring the closure you deserve while also celebrating the life of your loved one. Visit their website at saulfuneralhomes.com. That's saulfuneralhomes.com. Saul Funeral Home at 3795 Nottingham Way, Hamilton Square. Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology has a highly rated and award-winning dermatology team with over 130 years of collective clinical experience. They've been voted as the region's best dermatologist and doctor for 20 consecutive years. Over 1,500 five-star reviews from satisfied patients. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology. Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
Back here at Steinert High School, Steinert leading Cherry Hill West 10-6 at halftime. The scoring started out with an 80-yard touchdown catch and run from Sincere Stratford to get the scoring open for Cherry Hill West. They missed the extra point, and Isaac Pate with an extra point from Matt James gave Steinert the lead 7-6, a 49-yard TD run for Isaac Pate, and then Matt James added to that lead at the end of the first half with a 29-yard field goal. 10-6, Steinert leads it, and Fish, you got the stats to run through for us.
Yeah, let's start with visiting Cherry Hill West. Let's see, rushing first, Hayden Baker leads the way, 4 carries for 15 yards. Sincere Stratford, 5 carries for 10 yards. Supreme Stratford, 1 carry for 5 yards. And the team has minus 21 yards on a bad snap. So you add that all up, and it's 11 carries for 9 yards. And passing, quarterbacks Hayden Baker is 5 for 12 with 1 interception for 106 yards. Receivers Londi De Jesus Gonzalez, 2 catches for 15. Derek Hughes, 2 catches for 11, and Sincere Stratford, the big one, 1 catch for 80 yards. And we have, you know what? I said Sincere Stratford. I meant Judah Carter on 5 carries for 10 yards. I thought something was wrong there. So anyway, Cherry Hill West has run 23 total plays for 115 yards. They have 6 first downs. They punted 3 times for a 35.3 average, and they have not yet committed a penalty. For Steinert, Isaac Pate, 11 carries for 62 yards and a touchdown. John LaGorda, 4 carries for 27 yards. Isaiah Pate, a carry for 3 yards. And Steinert also had a bad snap for minus 20 team yard loss. So that adds up to 17 carries for 72 yards rushing for the Spartans. Pretty good rushing day. I mean, you're talking about 92 yards for balls they've actually run on. Passing, LaGorda, 5 for 9 for 52 yards. The big thing there, no interceptions after throwing 3 last week. His receivers, Matt Gill, 2 catches for 35 yards. And Nico Finello, 1 catch for 2 yards. Alex Cerullo, 1 catch for 9 yards. Isaiah Pate, 1 catch for 6 yards. Again, the total 5 for 9, 52 yards. Steiner has run 26 plays for 124 yards of total offense. They have 5 first downs. Matt James, 4 punts for 43.8 yard average. He's been banging the ball. And 2 penalties for 10 yards for Steinert. So that is it for the stats. And I don't know if you want to do a break and come back and do the scoreboard, or if you just want me to keep on going. That's up to you guys.
We can keep on rolling, Fish.
Right,
we're on your time.
My time, huh? Okay. All right, let me find this stuff.
Busy first official week, huh? What do you think about the week 0 and the week 1 stuff, though, like college football and high school?
I hate it. I don't like it. A guy told me last week the reason they call it week 0 is because school hasn't started yet. Well,
okay.
I don't get that.
Yeah.
It's still week 1 of football. But, look, everybody's doing it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be the lone voice in the wind. It doesn't really matter to me. I don't lose sleep. I just don't get it. But let's start with the Week 1 scoreboard, which is this week. Let's go back to Thursday. We had some games played on Thursday. On a 3rd and 10 play at the end of the third quarter, Elliott Hines found Quentin DeFaria with a 22-yard touchdown pass, and Carmine Carasone kicked the extra point as Princeton beat Allentown 7-6. And that snapped the Little Tigers' 4-game losing streak against the Redbirds, which dated back 20 years. So sounds like a lot when you say they haven't beaten them in 20 years, but that's only been 4 games. So the other 2 games that night, it was just a rough night for West Windsor, Plainsboro, and Ewing. Cherry Hill East and Delran. Cherry Hill East shutting out West Windsor, Plainsboro. Delran doing the same to Ewing, and no real stats available on that one. Last night in the what I thought was the game of the night turned into a complete blowout. Junior Ethan Valenza, who missed all last year with a herniated disc and also missed last week's opener with a broken nose, he came back and rushed for 308 yards and 4 touchdowns in Hopewell Valley's 59-21 win over Robbinsville. And that was a game, A, I thought was going to be a lot closer, and B, I thought Robbinsville was going to win, so I guess I'm kind of an idiot. The 59 points for Hopewell were a program record. That snapped the mark of 55 that the 2012 sectional championship team scored. Quarterback Grayson Vlasic was efficient. He completed 6 of 10 for 92 yards and 2 touchdowns. Preston Horvath ran for 43 yards and a TD. Mike Whitlock and Jude Berman had scoring receptions. And Berman, who's having a heck of a start, he scored on a 95-yard kickoff return. For Robbinsville, Gavin Yablonowitz threw for 250 yards and 2 TDs to Ricky Bender, while Connor Skillman ran for a touchdown. Bender had 7 catches for 75 yards. Lawrence bounced back from an opening day loss to take the measure of Mapleshade, 26-6. And I do have some stats from that. Diane, our Coach Rob Radis was nice enough to send me some stats from that game last night. Kristen Parsons had 3 interceptions for the Cardinals. Jaquan Coleman had an 85-yard kickoff return. Stud running back James Lyons ran for 120 yards and a TD. And Isaiah Greer had a 90-yard TD run and a 35-yard TD reception. So good night all the way around for Lawrence. In a game we had here on WBCB last night, Timber Creek scored a 31 second half points for a 37-6 victory over Notre Dame. The Irish highlight was an 80-yard kickoff return by Jaden Davis in the third quarter. Down in Burlington, the night started well for Nottingham. Gene Bosquet caught a 35-yard touchdown pass from Dante Vasquez. Chris Alvarez added the PAT, and the North Stars had a 7-0 win, but that would be it. Township scored 40 unanswered points to take a 40-7 win and drop Nottingham to 0-2. So that is it for the scoreboard. We have a game being played today, which is an interesting game, Trenton at Hightstown. I'll be interested to see who wins that one. And now let's go back to week 0. And we have our first Mercer County 12th Man TD Club award winners. And we'll start with the offensive back of the week. And that was Robbinsville's Gavin Yablonowitz. The junior quarterback had a record-setting night for the Ravens in their win over South Brunswick. He hit his first 21 passes of the game, went 27 for 35 for 383 yards and 5 touchdowns, completed passes to 7 different targets. The consecutive completions, the total completions, the yards, and TDs were all Ravens school record for a single game. So nice start there for Gavin Yablonowitz. The offensive lineman of the week, Dominic Caniglio of Notre Dame. Senior center, he led the offense to 400 yards of total offense in a loss to Bridgewater Raritan. and he helped by allowing only one sack and 41 pass attempts. The defensive lineman of the week was Bryce Brown of Ewing, senior defensive tackle. He had 10 tackles and 1 tackle for loss in Ewing's 30-23 loss to Burlington City. The defensive back of the week, Drew Berman, who we just mentioned, senior cornerback, he had 2 interceptions, returned 1 for a touchdown in a losing effort against Montgomery. So Berman has scored on a kickoff return, on an interception return, and on touchdown receptions this year. So he's having a heck of a start. And the special teams player of the week is Avery Klingeman of Heightstown. Avery kicked a game-winning 33-yard field goal with 5 seconds left as Heightstown beat Matawan 9-7. So that's what you call kicking under pressure. So a well-deserved win for Avery Klingeman and for all the award winners. We congratulate them, and they're going to start having their first meetings this Tuesday at Massimo's in Robbinsville, and stop on out if you want to see some guest speakers and hear some Mercer County football talk.
All right, Fish, appreciate that insight as always. Today's game brought to you by the Italian People's Bakery, who is proud to support high school sports on the WBCB Sports Network. Visit them at their signature location at 63 Butler Street for the finest rolls, deli meats, and pastries. Drive by to smell that homemade bread made daily, or have them cater your next party or affair. The Italian People's Bakery, located on 63 Butler Street, is the place to go for the best hoagies on Sunday afternoon and the finest dessert trays for your special get-together. Visit them once again at 63 Butler Street in Chambersburg, the Italian People's Bakery since 1936. Today's game is also brought to you by Soul Funeral Homes. Since 1899, proud to be a part of your greater Hamilton Township community is Soul Funeral Home. Soul Funeral Home is a 4th-generation family-owned business that proudly supports our community and has guided families in Mercer County when they need it most. Their caring, dedicated, and compassionate staff is always ready to go above and beyond to bring you the closure you deserve while celebrating the unique life of your loved one. Visit their website at soulfuneralhomes.com. That's soulfuneralhomes.com. Soul Funeral Homes is proud to sponsor today's game and hopes you enjoy it. And don't forget, if you missed any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. Your complete local and national news 7 days a week. It's the Trentonian, or online at trentonian.com. The only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week. It's the Trentonian. Andrew Myers alongside Rich Fisher here at Steinert High School. Second half, just moments away from getting underway.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, that was pretty good first half for Steinert. Pretty good end of the first half for Steinert, we should say. Spartans on a 2-play drive, a 77-yard drive, took the lead 7-6, and then with Cherry Hill West starting to drive, and they got to the Steinert 48, and then Matt James coming up with not just an interception but a 45-yard return, which was huge, and that James set himself up for a 30-yard field goal to make it 10-6, and I think this is I think this game is going to go right down to the wire from what we saw in the first half. I mean, both teams have shown the ability to move the ball at times and then the ability to stall as the defense has come up with big plays. I think both teams have played pretty good defense, all things considered. It's only a 10-7 game. I think I look to see them use Baker's arm a little more, and they had to hit for that 80-yard TD pass. I think you'll see a few more deep balls thrown by them, but they also like to, we've seen them go with the ground game, then we've seen them go with the short passing game as well. So kind of hard to figure out what they're going to do. And Steinert, look, you got to give John LaGorda a lot of credit so far. Hasn't lit the world on fire, but he's made some big throws when he's had to. He kind of got everything started for Steinert with a big third down run. So we'll see if they use his legs a little more in this half as well. Hey, we are getting ready for the kickoff.
Matt James will kick off for Steinert as Cherry Hill West will receive it, moving right to left. And letting it drop in front of him and go into the end zone is Supreme Stratford. Touchback for Steinert, and that's how Cherry Hill West will start things off.
First down at 10 for the Lions.
The ball at their own 20-yard line.
Now James has put himself in a running for that special teams player of the week,
Yes.
that's for sure.
No doubt. And we mentioned the passing game for both these teams. Hayden Baker, from what we've seen, he's been pretty accurate, even with some drop passes from his receivers.
Right.
So it would not surprise me if Cherry Hill West starts to go to the air a little bit more. We saw them do it a lot on their final drive to close the first half. And of course, that ended with the interception from Matt James, setting up a Matt James field goal.
Yeah.
1st and 10 from the 20. Here's the snap, and keeping it himself is Baker. He's swallowed in the backfield by a couple of Spartans. So this Nathaniel Horchuk was in there, as was Jomel Kaparwe.
1 yard loss.
Second down.
Loss of 1 on the play for Baker. He has Judith Carter in the backfield with him.
And once again, if you're just joining us, Steinert without their defensive back receiver, Makai Blackstone, for 6 weeks with a dislocated kneecap.
Baker back to throw, looking to the right side. It's a low throw intended for Derek Hughes. And Hughes slipping as he tried to make the catch. Incomplete pass from Hayden Baker. And Hughes has been his go-to target in this game. Third and long for the Lions. 11 yards to go.
All right, Steiner!
Eli Trichy and DeJesus Gonzalez. 2 receivers to the left. Steiner, they rush just 3. Now 4th comes in, and Pate scrambling to his left is Baker outside the pocket, throws it up the hash marks, and it's incomplete. Looks like it's intended for Jacob Uberry.
Yeah, not even close. Good job by Steinert to flush him out. Flush him out and make him run to the left against his throwing arm, against his throwing, and kind of errant pass there.
So a 3-and-out opening drive in the second half for Cherry Hill West. And we'll see what kind of field position Steiner gets in their first possession of the half. Derek Hughes gets the punt away to the right side. They let it bounce a couple of times. This is Nico Feniello back there to receive, but it goes out of bounds on the Cherry Hill West sideline. And Steiner will start with the ball on Cherry Hill West's 44-yard line.
Good field position.
First down and 10 for your Spartans. Ladies and gentlemen, to get your 50 tickets out.
Steiner scoring 10 unanswered.
You will receive your prize in concession stand. The number is 076.
Yeah, they'd like to add to it.
346.
And it kind of went the same way when these two teams met last year. They met a year ago today, Fish, on September the 6th, 2024. It was a 21-7 win for Steiner. Cherry Hill West opened the scoring with the touchdown to make it 7-0, and then Steiner scored 21 unanswered. Here's the snap and the handoff to DeFrancis. DeFrancis bounces off a teammate. And then he's taken down. Or actually wasn't Dom DeFrancis, excuse me. It looked like a number 30.
Yes, 30, who we don't have. Sting, 30. Who is it?
JJ? JJ Mechanico? Dante, gotcha. Thank you. That's Dante Bucanico, the freshman, number 30.
First time he touched the ball today.
2nd and 9 for Steiner. Baker the snap, give to Isaac Pate. Pate trying to run behind one of his linemen, still on his feet, now finally taken down.
Third down.
Jacob Uberry on the tackle for Cherry Hill West.
For the Spartans.
Third and 6 now for Steiner at the Cherry Hill West 40.
Maybe we'll see one of those fake handoffs and then LaGuardia take it up the middle again. They've had some pretty good success with that.
LaGuardia has had his number called a couple of times on big plays. Pate to his right. LaGuardia dropping back, looking to throw. He fires it up the line, throwing into double coverage. Pass intended for Feniello.
Yeah, it's almost better that ball was overthrown.
4th down and 6 for the Spartans.
And the punting unit coming out once again for Steinert.
You know, I don't think they're not looking for LaGuardia to win games for them right now. I think they're looking for him to manage games. You know, get him some plays when he has to. You know, let him ride Pate if they can, but do enough that they can't focus on Pate.
Punt away by James. And fair catch called by Derek Hughes as he makes a sliding catch
James' kick.
At
Down by
the 24-yard line. That's where Cherry Hill West will started. And yeah, Steinert, they weren't really a big passing team last year either with Anthony Giglio under center. They averaged just 112 passing yards per game. They had 11 passing TDs, 11 interceptions last year. And LaGuardia did get in for some playing time under center last season. Threw 34 passes, completed 15 of them for 189 yards. So although he wasn't the starter for Steinert last year, he's still able to get some varsity action as a freshman. And now he's taking the reins of the Steinert offense as a sophomore this year. Here's the first play. And the give. Breaking a couple of tackles, still going is Clayton Tyson. Still going. Clayton Tyson will not be denied. And finally he's taken down.
Could be a face mask.
Flag comes out.
Wow, what a run. What a run. I would think that has to be a face mask.
Yeah, it might have been possibly helmet to helmet too. We saw a Steinert defensive back kind of charge in there late. Tyson lost a shoe on that monster run. We'll head over to the sideline.
Well, folks, that's 14 of the hardest earned yards you're ever going to see. Ooh, that's going to hurt.
And yeah, it is going to be a hit to the head on a personal foul, and that's going to push the Lions even further up the field.
42-yard line.
Personal foul gets set. Running back. Going his way through there.
So
Clayton Tyson with a big-time run for the Lions.
Yeah, overall, that picked up 29 yards. That's the kind of run that can spark a team. When you see your teammate fighting like that.
Here's a snap and the toss to Judah Carter.
Carter with the carry.
Carter gets maybe a yard on the play.
You're not going to give it to Tyson right. He's probably exhausted after that last run.
Yeah, Tyson still trying to catch his breath out over there on the sideline.
Yeah.
It's nice when you have multiple guys to trust on the ground, and Judah Carter and Clayton Tyson, certainly a couple of players that Mark Wojcik and Cherry Hill West can trust. Carter back out there. They'll give it to him again, up the middle, still pushing forward. And finally, he's taken down at the 38-yard line, gain of about 3.
3-yard gain. Third and 5. For the Lions.
3rd and 5 for Cherry Hill West. Ball at the Steinert 37-yard line.
When I went up there, I bought him. I'm like, I have $5 in cash. Let me get him. And then I saw him walk up to me. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Clayton Tyson back out on the field.
I told you.
To the left of Baker. Baker dropping back, looking to his right side. He'll throw it there. Derek Hughes makes the catch. Got to get to the first down, though, and he'll do so. Fighting for some extra yardage.
Yeah, it looked like he had the first down, then came back behind the line, and then managed to get back over the line.
Quinion Simmons with the tackle. Hayden Baker looking Derek Hughes' way.
Well, now Cherry Hill going with no huddle here.
Ball at the 30-yard line for Cherry Hill West. Late substitutions coming in for Steinert defensively. Handoff is given to Tyson. He goes to the right side for about 2 yards.
Tyson with the carry, 2-yard gain, 2nd down 8 for the Lions.
Clayton Tyson, the junior, at 190 rushing yards and a touchdown last year. 36 total tackles on defense as well. Second and 8 for Cherry Hill West. As the lines break out of the huddle, it's Hughes
Come on, defense!
at the bottom of the screen on the near side. Snap, hand off to Tyson. Tyson up the middle, breaks a couple tackles, still on his feet, and a flag is thrown in there as the whistle's not there. A couple of players go down in the defensive backfield.
Boy, that kid is just, he's unbelievable.
Carry flag on the play.
Watching him. That was like, why did you do that all the way in the back there?
Looks like a gain of about 8 on the play for Tyson, and more yards will be added on. It's another defensive penalty against Steinert.
Well, they're killing themselves with that.
Penalties against the Spartans. Face mask.
What? Oh my God. Wow, you didn't see the one before.
Looks like a 5-yard face
First
mask
down
call.
and 10 for the Lions. From the Spartans.
Ball to 15 for Cherry Hill West. They still have room for one more first down. Everybody to the left side. Give us to Tyson. He goes to the right side, and he's swallowed up in the backfield. Lost a yard on the play. Flag comes in.
What they do, pay him at the halftime?
We'll see what this call is. And it's going to be a hold on the offense.
Yeah, kind of saw that one coming.
So that potentially halts the momentum a bit for Cherry Hill West. Still in a good spot, though. Ball at Steinert 25.
Yeah, they only lost 5 on that overall. That's their first penalty of the game. Who carried that ball?
It was Tyson again.
Okay.
Yep. Clayton Tyson, who's back out there to the left of Baker, the quarterback. Baker dropping back to pass on 1st and 20 to the right side. Caught by Hughes, and he gets both feet down in bounds.
Baker's pass complete.
Come on, stop him!
Getting a 6 on the play for Derek Hughes.
Down in 14.
Go defense! Hold them, let's go!
Come on, defense! Hold your ground!
10-6 lead for Steinert over Cherry Hill West.
Get that ball away!
No points yet in the second half. Baker in the shotgun. Fires it quickly over the middle, and it's behind his intended target. Jacob Newberry.
Third down, Lions.
He was open, but Baker rushed to throw it. And now a 3rd and long. Big opportunity for a stop for the Steinert defense.
Yeah, they need it.
Three receivers to the left side for Cherry Hill West.
Hold the line!
Judah Carter replaces
Defense!
Clayton Tyson in the backfield. Baker back to pass. Hayden Baker looking to the right side. He fires it short, but still able to haul it in and make the catch. A great play by Londi de Jesus Gonzalez. And another first down.
I got to tell you, that's the only place he could have thrown the ball. And Gonzalez had to make a heck of a catch. That was just a perfect play by both quarterback and receiver. You can't do it any better than that. And you had no margin to do it any better than that.
The defensive back was right on his tail, and De Jesus Gonzalez makes a sliding catch inside the 5, and it's 1st and goal from the 4. Under center now is Hayden Baker. Here's the snap. Gives to the fullback Tyson, and Tyson trying to barrel forward toward the goal line, and whistle goes. He's short.
Yeah, I mean, I would just give it to him 4
Yeah,
straight times.
Yeah.
I mean, it's almost impossible to bring him down. Oh, he only got a yard there?
Yeah, I think a yard or 2 was there's a player down. Cherry Hill West player is down right at the goal line. Can't quite make out which number that is, but it'll be 2nd and goal from the 2 for Cherry Hill West. After a heck of a catch by Londi de Jesus Gonzalez and a good throw, too, from Hayden Baker. Clock stop with 4:37 left in the 3rd quarter. 10-6 lead for Steinert.
I said, so that's the one everybody had the party.
Thank you for tuning in to the WBCB Sports Network for this one. And hit that subscribe button on our YouTube page and hit the bell as well to get notifications for all of our football broadcasts this fall.
Well, you got to watch out for Tyson because you know how hard he can run, but the corners cannot fall asleep. I mean, they could try a little play action here and just throw a little out pass. He's up. Let's see who it is.
A couple of Lions teammates out there to help him out.
Oh, Ron. Me and Judy at 5. So we gotta be
And I think that's Clayton Tyson, Fish.
I think you're right. I thought it was, but I didn't want to say anything.
Yeah. And he's has
no
sure. Power. Is being carried off the field as Clayton Tyson.
That makes you sick.
Yeah, it's just something you do not want to see.
Oh, my God. That poor kid he was given everything he had.
Hold the line.
Potentially a big blow for Cherry Hill West as Clayton Tyson carried off the field.
Hold the line,
after he's been the catalyst during this drive for the Lions. Still work to do, though. 2nd and 2. Bobbled snap under the center, but still able to get it to the back is Baker. And swallowed up for a loss is Judah Carter.
Carter led by the Judah Carter. 3rd and goal. 3-yard line for the Lions.
Spartan defense got there in a hurry.
Well, he gave the defense gave Steinert a lift in the first half with that interception. Now they're trying to do it in the second half with a goal line stand here.
3rd and goal from the 3. Hayden Baker is again under center. Judah Carter. A single back behind him. Here's the snap. Rolls to his right side, looking for Carter. Now got stable to his left. Plenty of room to run for Hayden Baker. He cuts back, dives for the goal line, and he doesn't get there. What a stop by Steinert's defense.
Quinion Simmons came up at the last second. He tried to stretch out. I really thought he had it. Simmons came up quick, and now you got 4th and goal at the 1.
Biggest play of the day so far coming right here. 10-6, Steinert leads. Clock approaches 3 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. It's 4th and goal from the 1 for Cherry Hill West. Baker snaps. They're trying for the QB sneak. He pushes to the left side. Will wait the signal. And he's in for the score.
Yeah, they got the push. You could tell even before the snap it was going to be a keeper, and the Cherry Hill offensive line did their job. They got the push, and Baker did the rest, just sort of scrambling behind him and diving underneath and stretching out. Pretty good drive there by Cherry Hill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
A valiant effort by the Steinert defense to try to hang up with that goal line stand, but
yeah,
final play, Cherry Hill West able to punch it in with Hayden Baker. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the season. There's a snap, hold for Hughes, and Hughes is just able to get that extra point in above the crossbar.
Extra point is good.
It's a line drive kick.
4 left in the 3rd quarter.
And it's now a 3-point lead for Cherry Hill West as the visitors take a 13-10 lead.
So Hughes is kicking the extra points after Vanilla kicked them all last week, unless they had it wrong.
Yeah, it's a good point. I saw Vanilla out there as long as he still is number 66. I saw him out there playing along the interior defense on the line. So interesting, but regardless, Hughes able to make that kick to make it 13-10. It's back-to-back games for Hayden Baker with a passing and rushing touchdown. His 4th career game with a rushing and passing touchdown. And it's his 16th career rushing TD for Cherry Hill West. Hayden Baker with the QB keeper on 4th and goal from the 1, giving Cherry Hill West the lead once again. It's 13-10.
It's a 12-play, 76-yard drive for Cherry Hill. They got helped by a couple penalties by Steinert as well.
Today's game is brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association, who would like to take this opportunity to wish all of our students the best of luck this school term. We are proud to support you. This message brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association. Kickoff now for Cherry Hill West.
All right, guys, make it happen.
As Derek Hughes punches one into the ground, it's picked up by Pate, and Pate's got some room to run up the middle. Good return. He gets to the 40-yard line. Isaac Pate
with the return.
puts the Spartans in good field position. We got another injury as another line is down.
10 for the Spartans, the player down the field.
Looks like number 11, Moses Tassi.
Trying to look across the field to see what they're doing with Tyson.
Yeah, he's sitting on the bench to the right there.
Oh, I see.
Looks
him
like
at
a
the
coach,
end.
couple
Yeah.
of coaches are talking to him.
Now a player over there.
Teammates over chatting with him too. Clayton Tyson, who had a couple of big runs in that last drive before going down with an injury on a goal line run.
Musa Mickey Smith over there, big lineman talking to him. And we're not sure who's down now. Wait, hate seeing this.
Moses Tassi being treated on the field. And Tassi now back up on his feet. Not putting much pressure on that left leg. And he's going to have to be helped off the field.
Yeah, Cherry Hill's having some bad luck here all of a sudden.
Another chance for Steinert's offense. They trail it once again, 13-10, after they scored 10 unanswered points.
All right, here we go.
Let's go! Take it
John
to the
LaGuardia, the
house!
sophomore quarterback,
Come on,
all alone in the backfield.
Lachlan.
4 receivers, and now Pate will join him. Pate gets the handoff from the left side. Spin move from Isaac Pate, and he's taken down by a trio of Lions. Justice Jones among them. Jacob Ewberry in on the tackle as well.
How did he get 2 yards on that? I didn't think he got anything.
Positive yardage for Isaac Pate. 2nd and 8 for Steiner.
Push it, push the ball.
Here's the snap. LaGuardia gives to Pate once again, and Pate's met at the line, taken back.
Carry.
Michael Henderson in on the tackle. Jacob Ewberry joins him.
Now you put yourself in that third and long again, 3rd and 9. 1 yard loss.
Hold your block.
I love that. Tell her to say this.
Come on, hold that block. You got a block for a feed.
3rd and long for Steiner. Getting a potential audible from the sideline.
Let's go!
3 receivers to the left side of LaGuardia. And we get a false start on Isaac Pate, the running back.
I don't know
if he's injured.
I think he just fell down.
Yeah. As he's down now holding his right leg, the back of his right leg.
I saw LaGuardia saying something to him, turning around to say something to him. And well, that was scary.
Yeah.
I mean, he just went right over.
I just get so scared when
He's getting that right leg stretched out by the trainer. And you're hoping it's just a cramp for him.
Yeah, I think it is. I mean, they're stretching him out right now.
I tell my son if he gets hurt, I'm like, do me one thing.
It's a loss of 5 for Steiner.
I was worried he was having a, heat stroke or something.
Yeah. I think he's all right, though. Gets a nice stretch now, helped up by the trainer.
Well, that's
See
a
if
tough
they'll-
5 yards to lose.
Yeah, especially on a 3rd and long. And Pate's going to rejoin the huddle. He might stay in this ball game. No, they're actually going to make him come off the field now. So something to keep an eye on there. Isaac Pate, the star running back for this Steiner team.
3rd and long.
He moved before the ball was snapped, so unfortunately,
3rd and 14 now
penalty.
for Steiner after the false start. Low snap. LaGuardia fakes the handoff. Rolling to his left side now, has some room to run. Up the middle, LaGuardia gets a first down, breaks another tackle, inside enemy territory to the 45.
Well, that young man is showing us a little bit here, isn't he? Holy cow. Drop back, look, saw nothing. took off, had room, and then even when he got hit, he battled and got an extra 4 or 5 yards after the hit. You got to like that tenacity by your quarterback. Although I'm thinking the coaches might be saying, look, you got the first down. Next time, go down.
John LaGorda, the sophomore QB for Steinert, showing some moxie in this one as he fights through.
That is the epitome of moxie. Moxie being one of my favorite words, as Keith Noonan would tell you.
His second first down run of the day on a long third down for Steinert. And another injury for Cherry Hill West is Londi DeJesus Gonzalez being treated at midfield. First down for Steinert at Cherry Hill West's 44-yard line.
Well, John LaGorda, 5 carries for 47 yards, including runs of 23 and 20 yards to gain first downs.
Yep, he showed his legs a little bit last week. 5 carries for 30 yards and a rushing TD, the lone score of the game for Steinert against Central Regional.
Showing a little more this time. That play was dead in the water.
Solid score and an extra point, right?
Londi DeJesus Gonzalez back up on his feet and to the sideline. Cherry Hill West players dropping like flies in the second half.
You did.
First and 10 for Steinert. Feniella motioning from left to right. Here's a snap. Dropping back is LaGorda. Hit as he throws. And the whistle is blown.
Yeah, I think
a little bit of a hesitation from the rest, and they do call an incomplete pass.
Yeah, his arm was headed forward. They sent some guys there. And
some big pressure coming from the left side of the Lions line.
Steinert is having trouble on these first down plays. They're not getting good starts here. Their first possession they got 0 yards. This possession they got 2 yards on first down. Now they just got 0 yards again on first down. So got to put yourself in a position to make things easier.
Well, this is a good sign. Oh, it's LaGorda. The snap goes underneath him. He just got to pick it up and try to take it himself. Also 4 on the play. I was about to say it's a good sign for Steinert as Isaac Pate's back on the field. But it won't matter if he doesn't get the ball. And
no.
Also 4 on the play is another botched snap by Steinert. Creates another 3rd and long.
Yep.
Inside the final minute of the third quarter, 13-10 lead for Cherry Hill West.
I mean, you can't keep digging out of 3rd and longs all day.
Could be the final play of the third quarter. 3rd and 15 for Steinert. They have to get to the Cherry Hill West 34 for a first. Motioning to the left side is DeFrancis. They hand it off to Pate, up the middle. Isaac Pate slices through a couple of tackles. He gets past the 40, down to the 38. He's still a couple of yards short.
Yeah, but that'll put you in a spot where you can go for it at least.
Yep, and that'll do it for the third quarter, and a big decision coming up here.
Pate is slow getting up. No, he's not getting up.
Yeah, Isaac Pate again down on the ground for Steinert as the clock hits 0 for the end of the third quarter. Thaddeus Richards not happy about something as he heads out to the field to look at Isaac Pate. Strong words with the official out there on the field. And now he's going to talk to the head referee.
I'm not sure. Did you see anything that he might have been?
No, he did point to his head when he was talking to one of the refs, so maybe something about a helmet to helmet. We saw one called earlier. Penalty called on Steinert for inflicting a helmet to helmet, and Isaac Pate back on his feet and hobbling off the field. 13-10, Cherry Hill West leads. As we head to the fourth quarter, we'll take a quick break. Stick with us here on the WBCB Sports Network.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
The Italian People's Bakery is proud to support high school sports on the WBCB Sports Network. Visit them at their signature location at 63 Butler Street for the finest rolls, deli meats, and pastries. The Italian People's Bakery, located on 63 Butler Street, is the place to go for the best hoagies on Sunday afternoon and the finest dessert trays for your special get-together. The Italian People's Bakery since 1936. Fourth down run for Steinert.
A little counterplay there. I think they might have
got the first down.
Who carried that?
I think it was DeBrew.
Okay.
Number 4, Jeff DeBrew. Gets the first down for Steinert on a big fourth down play.
That's a huge play right there.
Fresh set of downs now for Steinert. Ball at the Cherry Hill West 33. Give it to DeBrew again on the right side. John DeBrew slices through one tackle. Now taken down inside the 30, down to the 28. Jeff DeBrew, the senior running back.
Well, with paid out, you got to go to somebody else.
Yeah, and they have all the hair. All the hair they have.
DeBrew had 9 carries for 34 yards last week against Central Regional. DeBrew and Dom DeFrancis in the backfield. Now the throw is to DeFrancis, a one-handed catch on the screen, but he's met right at the line of scrimmage. Might have lost a yard or two.
Yeah, that was that throw was behind him a little bit.
Michael Henderson in there with the tackle. And it's a 3rd and 7 from the 30 for Steinert. Isaac Pate back out there after he took a couple plays off, hobbled off the field on the final play of the third quarter. And DeFrancis to the right side of LaGorda. One receiver on each side. The give is up the middle to Pate. Pate slices back, gets through, breaks the tackle. Pate down to the 10-yard line. First down for Steinert, and they're inside the red zone.
Well, I guess that rest helped.
Isaac Pate with a strong run up the middle for Steinert. And it's 1st and goal from the 7 for the hosts. LaGorda with 1 to each side. DeFrancis to his right. Pate to his left. The give is to Pate. No, they're going to keep it. And he faked knee and faked the defense as up the middle, LaGorda goes for the score and Steinert regains the lead.
Well, John LaGorda being used as a little bit of a weapon here today with those legs. And yeah, I mean, you know, you're expecting Pate to get it, but LaGorda has shown he can run that ball.
John LaGorda, his 2nd rushing touchdown in as many games this season. Steinert QB showing off his legs and showing off his decoy abilities too.
Yep.
As Matt James puts that one right through the uprights. Extra point good for Steinert. And they regain a 4-point lead at 17-13, 9:53 left on the clock.
What a game here, folks. Don't go away. This is a good one.
John LaGorda, the sophomore quarterback for Steinert, putting in some highlight reel plays.
Absolutely.
The Hamilton Township Division of Health offers a variety of free services to keep you and your community healthy. It is important for everyone to stay up to date on recommended vaccines. Whether you or a loved one needs an annual flu shot, a COVID-19 vaccine, or a pneumonia shot, Hamilton Division of Health is ready to help. Are you or a loved one homebound? The division's caring nurses will bring your vaccine to you. For families that may be underinsured or uninsured, the division offers free routine vaccinations for children. Most residents in Mercer County are able to take advantage of the free and confidential STI and HIV testing clinic. The staff at the Hamilton Township Division of Health are experienced and proud to serve the Hamilton community. Visit hamiltonnj.com/health for more information, services, and upcoming clinics and eligibility. That's hamiltonnj.com/health. Stay healthy, Hamilton.
What do we have there? About an 8-yard run?
Kickoff botched for a moment. And he calls for a fair catch. Trying to get it past the officials was Joshua Tassi. As he called for a fair catch and trying to run it out anyway. And Cherry Hill West will start with the ball at their own 12-yard line.
Somebody would have been right there.
Ball will be spotted on the line, 12-yard line.
4-point lead for Steinert after the TD run from the quarterback, John LaGorda.
Now, if you're Steinert, man, you want to just, come up with a big defensive stand here and get some really good field position.
Let's go defense!
Pinned back at their own 12 is Cherry Hill West. Trailing it for the second time today.
Watch him, Isaiah.
Hayden Baker bounce back. Scrambling to his left as the pocket collapses. Baker now cuts back inside, and he's taken down at the 15, 16-yard line. Gain of 4 on the play.
4-yard gain.
By the way, that last carry by Isaac Pate put him over 100 yards, 101 yards.
And
So that is,
Pate,
his 9th 100-yard?
9th career 100-yard game. Makes it 2 for 2 on the season after he had 123 yards last week.
That was a good first play. Good first down play for Cherry Hill. Picking up 5.
2nd and 5, Judah Carter to the right side of Baker in the backfield. 3 receivers to the right. Here's the snap. It's a screen play and taken down before the ball gets to him. It's going to be a blatant pass interference.
Yeah. That was nobody. A lot of times you can argue those plays and say, I don't know. Nobody was arguing that one.
I believe it was Anthony Maureen who was in there on the coverage for Steinert, number 21. And Steinert read that play pretty well, but probably a little too well. It's that tackle taken down. And it'll still be a loss of down, though, for Cherry Hill West. And now scramble to the left side for Hayden Baker. Baker gets a first down, a little bit more. Sheds another tackle up the sideline. He finally pushed out of bounds at the 38-yard line.
Wait, what happened? Did they pick that flag up?
Oh, it was offsetting penalties, yeah.
Oh, it was offsetting. Oh, I didn't see that. Oh,
First down for Cherry Hill West.
That's a big play there by Baker, that's for sure. 40, 38, 21-yard pickup.
Both quarterbacks showing off their legs in this one.
Absolutely. In big situations.
John Magordo for Steinert and Hayden Baker, the senior, for Cherry Hill West.
Let's go, D!
Baker. And here's the handoff to Supreme Stratford. Stratford to the left side.
We said that Steinert's defense wanted to get a big stand there and get the ball back in good. Now, if you're Cherry Hill, you just want to keep grinding and try to take as much time off the clock as you can and maybe put one in the end zone and leave Steinert with as little time left as possible.
Let's go, defense!
And Cherry Hill West just has this carousel of people they can put on the ground. Now probably without Clayton Tyson, though, who went down with injury last quarter. You have Judah Carter. Now Supreme Stratford is back there. He gets the carry again. Stratford met at the line of scrimmage by a couple of Spartans, but he's able to push forward for a gain of 1 or 2. Jomel Kaparway in on the tackle.
3rd and 3 for the Lions.
And a 3rd and 3 for Cherry Hill West.
We must have said it a million times. This is a big play.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of big plays in this game.
Yeah. With the timing here coming in to the 4th quarter and a close contest like this, a lot of big plays are going to be coming in this quarter.
Well, that's what happens when you have a close back and forth game like this.
3rd and 3 for the Lions. Got to get to the 48. Their own 48 for a first down. Baker drops back, screen pass to Carter. Carter shakes the tackler, and he just gets to the line of game. He might be a half-inch short. They might give it to him.
Well, we've seen these Cherry Hill runners. They are tough. We've seen them shed a few tacklers in this game.
Bull bell.
And it's 4th down. He did not get there. Cherry Hill West thought that 3rd down was big. Now this 4th down play even bigger, Fish.
Yeah, for sure.
4th down and about 1.
Big for both teams.
Hey, let's go, Steinert!
And For Steiner, you get this ball back in midfield, past midfield.
Keep him there.
4th and inches for Cherry Hill West. Under center is Hayden Baker. I formation for the Lions. And somebody jumped early. We'll see who it is. Steiner is very emphatic that it was Cherry Hill West. And it is going to be a false start on Cherry Hill West. And off of the field comes the offense.
That is tough for Cherry. They played such a clean game. They've only had 1 penalty for 5 yards before that. That's only 2 for 10, but that was massive with a capital M.
Big time break for Steiner. Now they'll get the ball back.
Big time break for Steiner.
Derek Hughes back to punt for Cherry Hill West. Back inside the 30-yard line. To receive it is Nico Feniello. 17-13, Steiner leads, and they'll get the ball back.
I think they were trying to draw Steiner off sides there.
Yep. And we'll get another flag on the play, and it's a delay of game on Cherry Hill West.
Yeah, Steiner did a good job of staying put.
Let's go, defense!
So a little more room to work now for Derek Hughes. Long snap, Hughes has to get to it, and he's able to fire it off. Fair catch called by Feniello, and he makes the over-the-shoulder catch. At the 36-yard line, that's where Steiner will start with the ball with 6:11 left to go in the game. 17-13 lead for Steiner.
Well, Steinert's job is, it's simple. Grind the clock, run the ball, grind the clock, keep possession. Let's say it's simply stated. It's not simple to do.
Yes.
Ball is spotted on the 36-yard line. First down.
Spartans lead it by 4. 6:11 left to go in regulation. You got to think at the very least here they want to milk some clock and get 3 points to force a touchdown, tie the game.
Yep.
Touchdown and an extra point. And we've already seen Cherry Hill West miss an extra point earlier in this game. 1st and 10 for Steinert at their own 36. In the shotgun. Snap and the give to Pate. Isaac Pate sweeping up the left side, gets 3 yards up to the 40.
On a 3-yard gain, 2nd down and 7 for the Spartans.
Slow to get up is Moses Tassi. We saw him down with an injury earlier in this game. Tassi's going to try to stay in the ball game, though, momentarily. They're going to bring a sub in for him now.
And I said, no way.
2nd and 3 from the 39, or 2nd and 7 from the 39 for Steiner.
Hold your block!
Heavy backfield again for the Spartans. LaGorda hands off to Pate. Pate up the middle. Gets 4 yards up to the 42. 3 yards.
Another big play. Another big 3rd down play.
Bring up a 3rd and 4 for the Spartans. Player down the field.
Another Cherry Hill guy down.
If it's Londi De Jesus Gonzalez, who was down earlier in this game.
Yeah.
It's the same 2-3 players. Keep going down with some cramps for Cherry Hill West.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it wasn't a cramp for Tyson, I don't think.
No. Yep, Clayton Tyson, we saw leave the game in the 3rd quarter after he had a couple of big carries for the Lions.
I don't see him over there. Do you see him over there now?
Nah, I don't.
They might have taken him across the street. Robert Wood Hospital right across the street for some x-rays. We don't know that, so don't anybody get too excited.
Yeah.
We're just conjecturing.
3rd and 4 for Steiner. Still in their own territory. You would think a potential go-for-it chance here if they're able to get positive yardage and not get the first down on this play.
Yeah, it depends. I guess it depends on where they're going to mark the ball. They'd love to get the first down and not have to worry about it. Clock's still running.
Feniello moves, motion left to right. Here's the snap, And we got a flag. Could be a false start here.
Yeah. Ryan Baxter says it's a false start. We know the backs man is never wrong.
And it is a false start called on Steinert. Another pre-snap penalty.
Well, that's not quite as costly as Cherry Hills was, but that's costly. 3rd and 4 to 3rd and 9.
We'll bring up a 3rd down and 9 for the Spartans.
Come on, boys, get that first down.
Maybe drop back and see if he can make something happen with his legs if there's nothing open, but you don't want to depend on that.
You've seen the Spartans go to Matt Gill a couple times on 3rd down today, too. He's out there as a tight end. They hand it off to Pete, though. Pete breaks through up the middle, sheds a couple tackles, and the last guy gets him down. Big gain, first down.
You know, you run through all these plays in your head, what they could do, what they should do. And 9 times out of 10, it's pretty safe bet if you give it to Isaiah Pate or Isaac Pate. Something good's going to happen.
If you put the ball in your best player's hands in the biggest moments.
I mean, you're figuring they're going to key on him, but that doesn't stop a 21-yard pickup by young Isaac.
Pate comes off the sideline to take a breather. Under 4 minutes left to go. A fresh set of downs for the Steinert offense. And LaGorda gets some instructions from Thaddeus Richards. Here's a snap. We'll get another flag on the play. It's another false start for Steinert.
Well, that might have been fortuitous for Steinert because he had the ball stripped.
Let's play smart.
A lot of false starts for Steinert today. I'm sure that's something the coaching staff will be talking about a bit. Steinert 7 penalties for 45 yards.
Let's go.
Cherry Hill 3 for 15.
LaGorda in shotgun. Hands it off to DeBrew. Jeff DeBrew to the right side. Gets about 3 on the play. Still not back to the original line to gain.
Nah, it'll be a 2nd and 11.
And now we have a discussion here among the officials.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. 2:47 left on the clock. Steinert is doing a good job of running this clock down.
Yeah.
I'll bring him back next week.
Okay.
And
I like that better.
Yeah. I'm going to go around after and pick up the ones people leave behind.
sure. How many timeouts does
Okay.
Both
they
teams
have
still
all three. They
Yeah,
have all
both teams
three,
still have all
so
three.
they might start using them.
2nd and 11 for Steinert. 2:47 left on the clock.
You're saying this is an official's timeout?
Yeah, I don't think either team called a timeout.
Okay.
It looks like we're going to add some time on the clock. 5 seconds added to the clock. There's 2:52 left to go.
I don't know why. I think they must have said they line.
Everything appears to be settled now. 2:52 left on the clock. Steinert ready to go for a 2nd and 11.
We're all just standing around.
Yeah. Referee talking to the Cherry Hill West coaching staff. And we're all set to go now. 2nd and 11. Clock runs.
Oh,
and another
man.
false start for the Spartans.
Yeah. That was Gabe Penna back, got up and started going. He knew it right away, too. He just put his hands over his helmet.
So a 2nd and 11 becomes a 2nd and 16 now.
Boys,
Steiner's pushing it back. I mean, if they don't get it now, they're going to give Cherry Hill better field position, too.
LaGorda, clean snap, give to Pate. Pate up the middle. Gets a pretty good gain. Almost back to the original line to gain, or line of scrimmage, excuse me. And a timeout called by Cherry Hill West with 2:14 left on the clock. It's going to be about a 3rd and 9, 3rd and 10 for Steiner.
Yeah, it looks like a 3rd and 9.
They were home up, but I'm like, it was a running play. Then all of a sudden, nobody stopped. Nobody didn't dig in the hole. I'm sitting there running, screaming about
Today's game is brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association, who would like to take this opportunity to wish all of our students the best of luck this school term. We are proud to support you. This message brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association. And don't forget, if you miss any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For your complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian or online at Trentonian.com. The only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week. It's the Trentonian.
Well, I think Steiner, I think if they don't get it here, I don't think they're going to go for it. I think they'll try to pin him. See if Will James can angle one to the corner, but let's see what happens. Let's see what kind of a play they have here.
3rd and 10, Matt Gill in motion. Got to get to the 32, fakes the handoff to Pate, rolling to his right side is LaGorda, fires it, and it's caught by a coach on the sideline. It was intended for Nico Feniello.
Yeah, Jacob Uberry was in there quick, and that was all he could do, was just to throw it away, avoid the sack.
And the Spartans are going to bring the punting unit out, so they're going to put it on their defense to try to seal this game.
Yeah, Steiner really hurt themselves with the penalties on that possession.
Cherry Hill West will have another opportunity, down by 4 with about 2 minutes left to go. It's Derek Hughes back there as one of the returners. And it's kicked toward his way. And James, another good kick that nearly made it out of bounds inside the 5.
Yeah, they needed it out of bounds there. You don't want to give them the start at the 20.
Cherry Hill West will take the touchback, start the ball at their own 20-yard line, and the task is, well, it's simple to say, Fish, 80 yards in 2 minutes and 2 seconds to try to win this game.
Yep.
Hayden Baker, the senior quarterback, will call the shots for the Lions.
Well, obviously Steiner will. They'll be given some cushions. They're going to drop out, and nothing over the top.
17-13, Steiner leads it over Cherry Hill West. 2 minutes, 2 seconds left to go on the WBCB Sports Network. Judah Carter to the right side of Hayden Baker, the quarterback, in the shotgun. 2 receivers to his left. He's looking to his left. Pump fakes. Fires it deep downfield. It's up in the air. Nearly intercepted.
Broken up by
James.
Will James.
Yep. James out on the coverage.
They had double coverage, and James just leaped in front. He extended and spiked the ball down to the field.
Derek Hughes was the intended target. And it drops for an incomplete pass. Minute 56 left on the clock. 2 receivers to the right side now. It's Londi de Jesus Gonzalez and Sincere Stratford. 80-yard touchdown earlier today for Stratford. Here's the snap. Baker dropping back, looking to his right. Pressure coming. He's taken down and sacked. Kaparway in there on the tackle, as is Jeff DeBrew.
Yeah.
Kaparway in on the tackle.
Kaparway, we haven't mentioned his name today. He's a top 5, he's a Power 5 conference recruit. Big fella, and I mean, he's on the offensive line too, so he's, first time we mentioned him defense, and that was a huge play.
And Jamel Kaparway, the 2-way junior lineman. He had 2 tackles, 1 for a loss last week. Gets a tackle for a loss there on the sack. He had 4 tackles and 1 tackle for loss against Cherry Hill West last year. And Jomel Kaparwe coming up in prime time late in this one with a clutch sack. And that brings up a 3rd and 13 for Cherry Hill West. Undoubtedly 4-down territory for him now, but this 3rd down here, want to get a big chunk if you're the Lions. And if you're Steiner, you're thinking about bringing some more pressure again on this play, or?
I don't know. That's hard for me to say. I mean, you don't want to put too much on and get burned, burned deep, but no, they're playing it pretty conservative.
They'll just bring 3, throw to the left side, is caught, caught momentarily, and then it pops out of the hands of the receiver.
Yeah.
No, they're going to say he caught that. They're going to say he caught that.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Who caught it? 28?
I think so, yeah. It looks like Jacob Ewberry able to make the catch, and then I guess he stepped out of bounds before that ball was stripped out of his hands. It's a gain of 6 on the play.
4th down and 8.
And now it's 4th and 8 for Cherry Hill West. Do or die time for the Lions. Minute 35 left on the clock. They have to get past the 30 for a first down. Two receivers to the right side. Hughes to the left. He's been the go-to. He's going to take it himself, though. Hayden Baker trying to get to the line again, and he won't get there.
Nope.
Steiner's defense coming up with a stop on 4th down, and the Spartans will take over on downs.
Matt Gill ran him out of bounds. Boy, how many different heroes has Steinert had today? This has really been a great team effort by the Spartans. I mean, on both sides of the ball.
4th down stop for the Steinert defense. And with a minute 30 left to go, the Spartans will try to run this final 90 seconds off the clock. Just 1 timeout remaining for Cherry Hill West.
Yeah, I think they.
That's mine. I always have one. There's this cup last time.
It's victory formation for the Steinert Spartans. And sophomore quarterback John LaGorda is seconds away from his first victory as a Steinert Spartan quarterback.
I mean, what a win for the Spartans. I mean, you're talking about, you find out this week that you're without one of your top two-way players in Mekhi Blackstone. And, that's a tough loss to take. And then you come in here and you fall behind 6-0. And then really just everybody, heroes galore. I mean, you can start with Isaac Payton. He's got 135 rushing yards and a touchdown. And John LaGorda with some huge runs in the scoring drive and a TD run. And Matt Gill and, who else was there? You got Matt James has been unbelievable today. Yep. Quinyon Simmons has had a great game. The offensive line by Steinert has done the job when it's had to. Just a team effort all the way around. And Steinert managed to avoid that 0-2 start from 2020. And 2 years in a row now, they've taken down the South Jersey Cherry Hill West Lions.
Yep, it was a 21-7 victory for the Spartans last year against Cherry Hill West, and now they'll grab a 17-13 win today in their first home game of the 2025 season. Just their second win in a home opener since 2018. Steinert trailed in this game twice, 6-0 early after the opening touchdown from Sincere Stratford, 80 yards for Cherry Hill West. And then Steinert scored 10 unanswered. Another touchdown to take the lead for Cherry Hill West at 13-10. And then it's John LaGorda, the sophomore quarterback, who runs in a 7-yard score to give Steinert a 16-13 lead. An extra point from Matt James makes it a 17-13 score. And that's how this one's going to end.
Yep. All right, Andrew. Well, it was nice hanging with you. Are you doing this game for NJ.com?
I'm not.
Oh, okay. Well, then I guess I won't see you down on the field. All right, buddy.
Sir. All right, Fish. Always a pleasure. Appreciate it. Rich Fisher will take off. He'll go do his Trentonian duties down there. And the clock takes the final seconds away to this one. And it's win number 1 of the 2025 season for the Steinert Spartans as they win their home opener 17-13 over the Cherry Hill West Lions. Both teams are now 1-1 on the season. And an all-around effort, solid job by Steinert defensively. Had a couple of key plays. Matt James with the interception. Matt James had a field goal as well in this one, a 29-yarder, his second career field goal. And sophomore quarterback John LaGorda with the game-winning touchdown run. His second TD run of the season, and he gets his first win as a starting quarterback for Steinert Spartans varsity, John LaGorda. And Steinert able to grab a 17-13 win here against Cherry Hill West, their first win of the season. That'll just about do it for us here on the WBCB Sports Network. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel here. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell to get those notifications. We'll have plenty of high school football and soccer action for you this fall. And that'll do it for us here at Steinert on this Saturday afternoon. A big thank you to our sponsors for making today's stream possible. Team Toyota, Revere Restaurant, Capital Health System, Alderman Ford, Kessel Dermatology, New Jersey Education Association, Soul Funeral Homes, the Italian People's Bakery, Hamilton Township Division of Health, Hyundai of Trenton, the Hamilton Township Education Association, Blend Restaurant, and the Trentonian. For our video engineer, Aaron Bennett, our cameraman, Ryan Baxter, the Hall of Famer, Rich Fisher, I'm Andrew Myers, signing off from Steinert High School. Once again, your final score, Steinert Spartans 17, Cherry Hill West 13. That'll do it for us here at Steinert. Take care. Thanks for tuning in to the WBCB Sports Network, and enjoy the rest of your weekend.